How's it going, folks? And you're very welcome along to the Motorcycle Hour podcast, where we talk all things motorcycling. A quick shout out to our sponsors: Terence Healy Motorcycles Tullamore, your main Honda dealer for the Midlands; City Spares Motorcycling, Cherry Orchard Industrial Estate Dublin, your Honda and Suzuki agent; and motorcyclingtraining.ie, your one-stop shop for all your motorcycle training needs. Before we kick it off, we do want to give a reminder that this podcast is intended for audience of 18 years and older. So just remember this when deciding where and when you listen. And we are back. Episode 81. Here we go. How are we getting on, boys? Everybody all right? We've been liven up a bit now, boys. It's going to be a long old night. Big old sleepyhead, yes.
Yeah.
How's all? Everybody all well?
Yeah, fabulous.
Over first and foremost to the one and only 5'3.5" little Charlie Riley. How are you, man?
I'm fine, Graham. How was yourself, Paul?
I'm all right, buddy. I'm all right. You're looking a bit tired and sleepy and stressed out there and wrecked and the whole lot.
Yeah,
You all good?
I'm good.
You're all good. All good. That's the most important thing.
Absolutely, 100%.
Only over to the one and only Ross McQuaid. How are you getting on, Buck? Jeez, I didn't even want to stop there.
Yeah.
That was a fair. That was an elongated one.
Yeah, I appreciate that one. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, Nickers coming in for flying.
Tony, you don't exist, yes.
Yeah, no, grand.
Yeah.
Loving life.
Loving life. That's good to hear, man. Hit any water mains lately? Next question.
What's the time frame? I didn't hit any in the last
Today.
20 hours.
Well, that's good going on. Look, a win's a fucking win no matter what way you do it.
Yeah.
Come here, Tony Moore. How are you getting on? Moore the Whore on tour. That's crack, big man.
All good, dude. All good, dude. Yeah, I said living the life, out playing with bikes, and more importantly, I got my little 1978 CB250T out for a spin there during the week.
No way.
I did.
Yeah, didn't you?
Man.
Oh man,
You know,
class.
Never meet your heroes. You ever heard that one? You know,
Yeah.
like back then, like I said before, like, you know, all the lads around the place had 125s and CG 125s, and then I got DT 175s and all that, and then, oh man, this felt like around the CB250T. You know, the bike. Wrench your arms out of your sockets, man.
Oh yeah. Lethal.
Took over a spin there on Wednesday. It wouldn't pull the skin off a rice pudding.
Yeah.
Now, that said, I guess he'll do 100k, like 110 maybe at a stretch.
Yeah,
Get a good
Downhill with a backwind. Like.
Yeah,
off the cliff.
absolutely, yeah.
But actually, no, just nice to ride it, you know what I mean?
Enjoyable. It's not all about
Jesus,
speed, man.
1978 brakes, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. But then you're only coming down from 100k, so not too bad.
Well, they tell you now, into some of the corners, man. You know that old lad giving the old jocks the old Daz Startup challenge.
Yeah.
And my jocks failed miserably. Jesus Christ, the brakes.
Just go up to Carberry Castle, take a good run hour, come down the hill, and by Jays, you'll hit 115.
Yeah. No, but look, so that's it.
Look, it's good. It's good to be. It's good to be out tonight. It's good to see it reborn and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking forward to getting my, which is up in your shed. I am looking forward to. I've been thinking about it all for the past couple of weeks.
Yeah.
My BSA.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward.
Yeah.
I'm keen to get.
Now, when you said it's in my shed, you're not wrong. It's a bit there. It's a bit
I seen it. I got a bit shocked now, to be honest with you.
Which
I was like, where's this
bit of it did you
BSA?
see?
I said, where's this BSA? It is mine. Oh well, that's it there. I was like, oh, where's the rest of it?
It's around the place.
It's around the place.
Yeah.
Some assembly required, as they would
Yes,
say.
yes,
almost.
exactly,
Some
yeah.
assembly required. Look,
That's part of the
positive. That's exactly. If it was easy, sure, no one would fucking,
Never
use
do
everything.
Do you still have the assembly manual?
What?
Or do you still have a manual for assembly? No.
Yeah, there's that all now. It's in fucking Sanskrit. Do you know what I mean?
It's on Slate.
Yeah.
It's a 1970.
1968. I think it's 63.
Is it?
Yeah.
1963.
But
yeah.
I did have a point before with that.
Yeah.
It's a
BSA,
Barracuda 250,
also known as the California.
and it's an ex-Birmingham police bike.
Oh, Birmingham. Over in Birmingham.
Yeah, and then it was sold when it was sold off by the police force in Birmingham. A priest bought it.
Okay.
Sure, there's a story there somewhere, but anyway, that's the story.
Mobile confessions.
And then bought by an Irish fella, Mark Duffy. Mark Duffy bought, and then I bought that bike
Oh, Jesus.
30 odd.
Was it?
Yeah. Easy. Yeah, Jesus, yeah.
I'm just thinking
40 years
when you were
ago.
saying, remember that killing Scully, was it?
32-year-old.
Confession box. Remember that it's on the motorbike. Oh yeah.
So that's
I'm looking
what
forward to getting stuck into it. Man. Give it the old Maguire challenge. I'm as close as you. I just have to build the shed first. Then get stuck.
I'm trying to empty my shed.
Yeah. Well, look at all donations greatly appreciated.
Absolutely.
No,
but the good thing is I insured that on Wednesday. April's Fool's Day. I insured that, the Z13 and the XJ 650.
Oh, very good. Very good.
And that should be all back.
Well, that's good. That's good to have it. Come here. Speaking of April Fool's Day.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
So
I'm not a bit happy with you.
It was yesterday, wasn't it?
It was yesterday.
It was.
So, as some of our loyal followers may or may not have seen, that there was a post put up on our social media pages where I had used ChatGPT to slightly change our logo to now become the motorcycle/golf hour, so that giving the impression that we were also going to be talking about golf in the podcast. Now, I wasn't sure whether anybody'd fall for it. To be honest with you, I put it up there going, I don't know if anybody's going to fall for it, but we'll put it up there anyway. Now, I never in a million years would have guessed that one of our very own would have fallen for it and taken the bait. But Charlie Riley.
Full. Don't read that. There was smoke coming off the line.
As they say, hook, line, and sphincter.
I rang you. I texted you. I said,
Yeah.
is he being serious?
So
I
have to give credit to this now, in fairness to the Prez, because to be fair to him, it was him that really got the ball rolling on this, which was great. So basically, the heel to hunt was Charlie was under the impression that this was actually happening, that we were going to be accommodating golf into the podcast, and let's just say Charlie wasn't pleased.
Yeah.
So basically, we convinced him then that we were after organising Shane Lowry to come on the podcast, and we
and the film crew,
and a film crew, and
there was a full setup going on.
Oh yeah, they were going to come down and video the whole area down here in the studio and the whole lot. And we said to Charlie, now bear in mind at this stage Charlie wasn't happy.
And it was about 9:30.
10 o'clock last night. So Chaz's blood pressure was already elevated.
Yeah.
He wasn't happy about this whole golf thing at all. But then we proceeded to try and tell Charlie in no uncertain circumstances that he had to have the place spick and fucking span tomorrow. We gave him a list of jobs we wanted done, included weeding the garden.
Weeding the garden outside.
Weeding the garden outside. A bit of paint touching up on, cleaning down all the surfaces, cleaning down the tables, having everything absolutely schmick. This, as you can imagine, only added to Charlie's
it just grew legs, didn't it?
frustration. To which, at one point, Charlie replied, "You can't off. I have a hospital appointment tomorrow." And he more or less told us to all absolutely go and ourselves. So, which we replied, we came up with the brainwave idea at 10 o'clock last night. Sure, go down and do it now. So anyway, it elevated. And I'm just going to play the clip here. So this was Charlie's response to the whole thing. So here we go.
Shite now, and don't start this bollocks and bringing fucking golf. We're a bike club, not fucking. Oh, don't get me going now, you fucking shout. Don't brown me now, fucking golf.
So that was just a little voice note from Charlie.
It got worse from there at one point.
That's mild.
That's mild. We couldn't air
like Charlie,
the rest of it,
don't be sitting on the fence. Tell us how you really feel.
Tell us exactly how you feel.
No, because I tell you, if they start now, boys, I tell you one thing.
So that was we didn't realise the bowl shower was going to fall for it, but at least we got someone on you.
But sure, the next thing, me phone.
Yeah.
Kieran, the boys are winding you up. It's April Fool's Day. I went, what? Yeah, it's April Fool's Day. Say them fuck. I was fit to pull it a little bit here out of my head. Ow.
Yeah.
And
he was getting that thick. I was literally going to have to chow or messing. You know what I mean? Because you were just waiting for the just go beep, just flatline. It was
Cha has left the chat.
Cha has left the chat.
chat.
Look at on the plus side, I had my fun.
Yeah.
And that's all
I
that
didn't
matters.
really-
Jesus,
we all had fun.
The
We all
clubhouse
had
was
fun.
spotless this morning.
Fairness,
Wasn't it shite? You can take a hike.
the weeds are all gone. You know what I mean? It's all good. It's all good. No, fair play to you.
Yeah,
Fair play to you.
well,
So,
if
you're not in
everyone was
favour of the golf
clean
then?
and weeds were going, you must have snuck down last
Shane
night.
will be gutted.
Yeah, and Wendy was coming as well, I believe.
Oh,
But, no, look at
Allegedly.
so allegedly. Yeah, moving swiftly on. Anybody any golf lately? Where'd you go for a few?
Jesus
no.
Christ. Almighty. Here we go.
No, the weather has the course closed.
Oh, well said, well said. Before we go divulge any more into golf, we had, of course, episode 81. We had the guys on from Athea Road Racing. We had Paul and Stacey on, and Mike was supposed to come on as well, but I think he's a bit under the weather, so a big shout out to Mike down in Limerick. I hope he's feeling better. But yeah, we had them on to tell us all about their plans for Athea Road Racing 2026.
And it sounds brilliant.
It really sounds
Brilliant.
fantastic. It is music to our ears, I have to say.
It's definitely a family weekend. The way they've
Without
planned.
The way it should go.
Absolutely.
The way it should be.
The way it
The way
has to
everyone
go.
said it's
Yeah.
true.
It is.
The old guard, look, and it was a fantastic job, but it's moved on. Look, you know, media, the whole, everything's moved on. You can't live in the past. You have to
You have to cater for everybody.
Move with the times.
Move with the
boys.
times, that's
Move
it.
with the fucking times, 100%.
And I think actually they're bringing Shane Lowry down.
If Shane Lowry's out there listening, you
get
have
Charlie down there if
very
you shut out the
likely.
weeds now, do you?
There's no two ways about it.
yes, there's some going sale,
Shocking. But yeah, so we'll bring you on the chat we have with them now very shortly. We've loads of other stuff we want to talk about. There's heaps of stuff coming up over the next couple of weeks. But we're heading out, I think, this weekend. We're going to maybe do a couple of photo rally pints. I think we're hoping to head out maybe
Monday.
Monday
Looking like the most
is
likely
looking
day,
like, yeah. We had planned on going on Saturday, but then, of course, Storm David had come along. So thanks a lot,
Dave, yeah.
if you're out there.
No golf on Saturday, so
There'll be no golf on Saturday.
No.
Not
God,
that
fucking
fear.
course is still closed.
God damn it. So no, we're going to head off on Monday down and do a lock of pints down around the Copper Coast. It's an endurance one we're going now. I'm giving you the warning now, Charlie. I'm staying straight out, and you can get the full synopsis on next week's podcast. This is an endurance style one.
Probably about 9 hours.
What you going to
This
do?
is 9. No, we want you to come.
No.
We're going to test you.
No, you need
We're going to
fucking
get you
bother.
what we call Spain fit. Actually, hold on a second.
Don't start around with me now. Don't, no.
Yeah.
No.
Speaking of Spain
Yeah.
and all things motorcycling,
Yeah.
our loyal listeners will, of course, be familiar with the whole story now that Charlie Riley was on the hunt for an SX.
Yeah.
Would that be fair to say?
Why? What about it?
Would that be fair to say?
You've mentioned it once
Would
or
you
twice.
have
You've mentioned it a
Yeah,
couple of
yeah.
times.
So, obviously,
The
the
next
Z
bike-
was
the
gone.
next
Now,
bike he was buying
hard.
was
the next bike he was
buying
going was
100%. Not doing anything if I get that.
well said.
Yeah.
So you were buying an SX. You made the very tough decision to sell your Z, which we all know is an incredible.
Oh, she's
machine.
tuned.
She's tuned.
Yeah.
That's not your
That's
standard
our
Z.
standard, no.
No. This savage hog, and that wasn't a decision that was easy to make.
Mm-hmm.
But you did it for the good of the SX.
What are you fucking going on about?
Anyway, lo and behold, now bearing in mind, Charlie did broke out a couple of weeks ago and bought himself a Fireblade.
Which is the same
To
as another
add-
fire
which
blade.
is exactly-
Horror.
Shock
I
horror.
don't believe that.
100%. So he bought another Fireblade a couple of weeks ago, and then he kind of did mention a couple of times since that he was thinking of selling it because sure, what did he buy it for? He didn't really need it. Like,
And it was
anyway.
the
It's
carbon copy of the one that was
it's
beside it.
and he just really like it because it has the clip-ons and he rathers the straight bar. So this was what was going on.
It's all
So
original.
this was what the plan was. So then, look, there's no point going on for. What can you tell us all, Charlie? What the fuck did you buy this week?
Oh, I brought another Fireblade home yesterday evening. I brought another
And
one,
like,
yeah.
people think we give you shit like on this podcast, but like this is what we're putting up with. You know what I mean? Why? Why did you buy another
Because I
Fireblade?
fucking liked it. Like, I mean, I don't tell you what to do with your Harleys.
Well, I
and
wish
not-
sometimes you
listen,
would.
Listen.
You, hold on, you pup. You tell everybody what they
You
should
do.
No, I don't tell anyone.
you
You
do.
do. You never stop.
Tony
no.
will attest
You
to
never
this.
stop.
No.
No, this is what you should do, bud.
So the
can't
SX
listen.
is gone now.
5Z13s, I can't.
Yeah, well, true, yeah. So is the SX gone now?
No, it's not gone.
We're still
I didn't
gonna
get
get an
the
SX.
fucking thing yet, did I?
Well, where
Stop
are you
buying blades.
Stop buying blades and you might get one.
Oh, I'll buy what I want.
All right, well.
Now,
there
what
you
you want?
go. What are the fire blades Blake on to Spain? That'll be comfy enough, I'd
Oh,
say.
yeah.
Oh,
Definitely,
yeah.
definitely with
Oh,
flares.
Oh, yeah. they're very good.
I wonder if there are attachments on that for bags.
I don't know. You could buy a full set of bags,
Yeah.
but then you end up buying a full set of bags and then sell it. I tell you, I love you, and I wouldn't change you any other way because I swear to God, the entertainment we get out of your band is beats all. I love you.
You love me,
But I
buddy.
do, but I do.
Sure, I love you back then.
I don't know if I'd say different.
No, I love you back then.
Before it gets too soft, I think we'll go over to Paul and Stacey, will we?
Yeah,
Let
Paul
your
and Stacey on
let
for
your
a
blood
minute.
pressure go down. a
My
little
blood
bit.
pressure has to go down as mom,
Right.
or boo. She gonna pop. Beep.
Kind of a pick on. It's kind of a pick on Cha episode. This one.
It is.
really,
No,
isn't
it is. We love and I have to make that point very, very clear. I love you, bud. Right, over we go. Paul and Stacey from Athea Road Racing. Folks, I have to give a massive welcome to two, I suppose, kind of regulars at this stage of the podcast. We've got the one and only Stacey Wogan, and we have got the one and only Paul McMahon. How are you getting on?
Oh, getting on great. We nearly live here now.
You do, yeah. You have no problem finding the place anyway.
No.
No, fair play. We're here to talk all things about Athea Road Racing. You're going to give us a full insight. When we kind of heard you were after being challenged with the job of kind of getting the whole event up and running, we knew it was in safe hands anyway. We were interested to see what you had in store and what your plans were, but we probably didn't even expect this much, to be fair.
But look, it might be in safe hands, but we didn't even expect the magnitude of the challenge.
Yeah.
The challenge is huge. People don't like change. We saw it when we ran for MCI. It's amazing, actually. I'd love to see more people put a lot of more energy into something that's positive. Because what we've noticed is that as soon as there's a threat anywhere, the amount of energy that's expended by people is phenomenal.
It's peculiar, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when it comes to something positive, no, I don't really have the time for that. So the magnitude of the challenge is phenomenal for us. But we have decided that we'll deal with what we need to deal with as it comes along, and we'll just keep marching on, because you can't start worrying about things you've got no control over.
Yeah,
So,
I get you.
So the main thing is we see what can we do, where are we going, we need to keep moving. We set our own deadlines, we have things that we have to do. And look, effectively what we want to do is we want to demonstrate the change is not always bad. We want to demonstrate that what we've been preaching since last July, even when we were running for MCI, the change isn't bad. That you can, if you go with the flow, things can actually get better. Because what we're going to show, and Stacey will be able to list there everything that we have done up to date, the sort of funds that we've already got in, and we're only just into the beginning of April. Now it is a lot of hard work, and we're putting an awful lot of hours into it. So it does take that. But what we want to try to demonstrate to people is that, and it's no point in judging us now. Judge us at the end of the season. When all the clubs get together and say, let's see how everybody did at the end of the season. But we're going to try to demonstrate that a road race can actually be a profitable event. That it doesn't have to be a burden all the time. And a burden on the competitors and a burden on the spectators. Doesn't always have to be like that.
Well, it's interesting, when you say that. Like, if you jump back to the last chat we had when you were before the MCI election and stuff, and it was something we both spoke about, and we were fairly vocal on it. That exactly like that. Like, if it's ran properly, with the positive media attention that's out there, and how many people are genuinely fascinated when it comes to road racing, there is no reason that you can't make it profitable. If it's done in the right way, and it's shared down the right avenues, and the right people, and the people know that it's on, and you market it properly. Like, who wouldn't? Whether you're a motorcycle enthusiast or not, who wouldn't want to go and see actual road racing?
Yeah,
at the end of the day.
And I'm just a little bit wary now, because the comparisons will be made of what we wanted to do if we would get into MCI and what we want to do now. And because I'm quite wary of even talking about MCI now. MCI had a democratic process. They voted the people in that they wanted to be in there. Those people look as if, so far anyway, that they're being successful enough and that things are going to run, because we need to thank them. If we run in Athea, we run because of their efforts. So I don't want to
absolutely cloud that.
Backtracking that.
No.
That train or that ship
has sailed. Absolutely, 100%. Well, talk to us then. So, Stacey, I know I don't know you really well, but I know you're a fucking workaholic, and I know if you get something in your head, there's going to be no. You're going to have to get them lips close to that microphone. That sounds very wrong, but anyway.
No, Brian. Settle on, boy. Settle on.
Oh my God, the filth. But come here, I know you've been working tirelessly to get this thing up and running.
Yes.
You've been giving me a little bit of a sneak peek. I've been finding, you've been keeping me up to date with a few bits and pieces. It sounds unbelievable. It sounds, I wouldn't say it's ever been done similar to it before. I wouldn't think. It just sounds like it's going to be absolutely unbelievable. So talk us through a little bit of what have you been getting up to over the past couple of months, I suppose?
Well, a lot. No, we've definitely brought it more to a festival style event, but keeping the real road racing as that's the main thing. But then this is extra, and it's more for a community feel, and like a thank you to the local community for letting us take over. But like we have as well, I actually signed off and finished the deal with Greenlight.
Right.
And I'm sorry, I just wanted that kept till last.
All right.
Whatever.
Bit late now, Paul.
You know my mouth.
Yes, I do, yeah. It's just going to be domestic love, is it? Is this where we're going now?
It's no, that's very good, and they actually came from the Isle of Man to meet us.
So talk us through Greenlight.
So that's King of the Road series. I don't know if you've ever heard of it or seen it, but they do they follow sport all around. It's not just road racing or whatever. They follow all sport.
Wow.
But the King of the Road series is for road racing.
Okay,
so
yeah,
they do the Northwest, they do the TT, they do all that as well. So
They do Armagh.
Yeah, they're Cookstown.
They do Cookstown, they do Armagh, they do Tandragee.
When you say
them, after Tandragee, you see them, it comes on the telly, BBC One, and then on ITV.
Okay.
And they run them. That's all King of the Road series. That's all these.
So they do the media end of things. Is that what you're saying? That they do the coverage?
Greenlight TV.
Oh, sorry. Okay, now we get you. Okay.
Greenlight
Right.
TV that owns it.
Okay. So it'll be they'll be putting it. It'll be out on the media on TV as well. Or?
It will be live broadcast as well.
Holy shit!
So
brilliant.
There will be more stuff about that put online in due course with regards to buying live passes, something similar to the TT Plus.
No way.
So you'll be able to watch it live from the event.
We'll be selling those so you can watch it around the world.
Shouldn't every road race do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Should,
but that is
the other
class.
thing that we're looking at doing with Stacey, I'll tell you a bit more about it, is we're going to run a fan zone similar, very similar to the Isle of Man, which will be enclosed. I'll let Stacey tell you about the entertainment that's going to be in there, but we're looking for Greenlight. We're looking to put a big screen in there so that anybody in the fan zone who can't get a good look at the track or anything can go and actually see the racing live in the fan zone as it's happening.
Savage, yeah. Okay, right.
There's a lot of, well, I don't know what you call them, small, but they will be big and something seriously different from what we're used to at a race weekend.
Yeah.
But again, like we have fun fairs, then we have the fan zone, which has loads of different stalls in it. And then the Saturday night, we have the big generator band.
They're class.
They're headlining. But we also we're starting to get in contact with a local band who are young lads.
Deadly.
And
they're 14, 15.
Yeah, they're absolutely
brilliant.
brilliant.
Holy shit, brilliant.
But they will
yeah.
open it for big generator. So it's kind of getting them a little bit more.
Yeah, for sure. It's important to keep the
Publicity
locals
as
They're
and
well.
from
stuff
the village.
involved.
They're a local band.
Yeah, it's very
So-
important to keep them involved. Yeah.
We heard a rumour that you might be bringing your new bestie as well.
Who's my new bestie?
Pat Short.
Oh, Pat George, yeah.
If you don't bring
it
him,
could
you're not
happen.
allowed in.
Could happen, lad. It could happen, yeah. Yeah, stranger
You
things have
wouldn't know.
happened.
No, it's-
Stranger things have happened, yeah.
No, we've definitely, it's right. This is where it comes into that it might not be your usual road racing event, but we want to try and make it different like you see with the TT, the Northwest and stuff, like they were going downhill for a long time.
Yeah.
They rebranded, if you want to call it.
Rebirthed it, yeah,
and
absolutely,
look
yeah.
at them now, like it's
Well, you see,
Yes,
as well as that, we
unbelievable.
have to do it. You remember on the last podcast, last time we were on here, we were talking about it. Now, it was obviously in the context of MCI rather than this, but the skills transfer. But the way we were looking at things is that your normal road race fan, and we said this in the last podcast, your normal road race fan will arrive with his own sandwiches and his own little stool.
Yeah.
And his own little program, and he'll sit down at the side of the road, but he won't be spending an awful lot of money. Now, there isn't any issue whatsoever with that.
Yeah.
But if you have other areas where you've got entertainment going on, and they're wristband, or you have to pay for a wristband so that the whole thing starts to pay for itself, or because you have a lot of the other road race fans who will spend the money
Yeah, for
are
sure.
at home and they're not allowed to go.
Yeah.
The wife says, "Oh no, you might have been out at work all week, but I've had the kids. You're looking after the kids, or whatever."
Yeah.
But those lads, if you have something for the non-racers, you have something for the kids, you have something for the wives, those lads want to see the racing. They'll pay 300-400 quid for the weekend to keep them entertained.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
And that's where you're going to get your income, and that's why there has to be change. Look, we said all this before. Now we want to show that it works in practice. Fingers crossed, we're not sitting here in October saying, "No, that was a bit of a bummer." That one. So hopefully that's not going to happen.
Oh, look, and I'll be honest with you, it's like anything. Anytime you take on something like that, it comes with a certain element of risk. Do you know what I mean? No matter what it is, there's always going to be an element of risk. But if you look over to like what we spoke about, we were at here a couple of weeks ago, was Moto Expo.
Absolutely, yeah.
The guys took on that was a big challenge for them. That was a big, it was a big event, a big location to secure, came at even at that time of year. And that was an absolutely outstanding success. To see the amount of people that came in through the doors there was just absolutely brilliant. So I like that. I know there's always going to be a risk, but everything you're telling here, you're singing off. We're singing off the same hymn sheet here.
After Stacey put up the thing for food vans and stuff like that, food vans, ice cream vans, and
Sold
all
out.
that. Sold out in what, a day and a half. Completely sold out.
And that's for 3 different areas. That's not just 2 vans and a coffee machine. That is
Go away.
For
Seriously?
3
Quite
different
a few,
areas
like.
on the track.
Jesus, that's
the other
brilliant.
thing we were looking to do we're kind of in negotiations, or we're still trying to break down the door to get into negotiations, but we were trying to do it is we were looking to kind of go a bit green, or we were going to call it that we could go a bit green and have the RV park.
Okay.
The RV park and the paddock.
Sorry, if you were
would-
going to say there was electric bike race, and I was going to
No,
just
Jesus,
plug
no.
this out straight away.
No, we haven't lost our minds.
We're not complete losers. Yeah.
No, we actually have a car parking area for Harley Davidsons and electric bikes. It's
6 miles down the road.
75 miles.
Keep the fucking Harleys over now.
I know,
man.
that's
Keep the Harleys
terrible.
You're
over.
dead right, bud.
Chad, would you just sit between me and him, because he's giving me that.
Don't worry about it.
You know that look.
The
only
wind of it.
You know that look
That's a
normally
come to
only a
bed.
woman could give. You know that. I'm getting that. I can feel it. I'm not even looking at him now. I can feel it.
If I am, it ain't going to you, Paul. I can guarantee you that.
No, what we are looking to do, if we can do it, is to do a deal for generators in order that the same as they do in the Isle of Man with the RV park, that we would supply electricity 24 hours around the clock to the RV park and to the paddock. That way everyone doesn't have to be running all these little petrol generators. They won't have to be turning off their power at 11 o'clock at night if they're trying to rebuild their bike overnight. You know, this type of thing.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
We don't have that nailed down yet. We're just trying
Very
to get into
talk.
negotiations. For that.
Okay.
That'd be very
stuff,
good. Yeah,
That'd be a
very
great
good.
idea too. Now, in
But you
fairness,
see,
yeah.
what is we're talking about there for the weekend with things for kids and stuff like that. You see, a person now can make that into a family weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
I'm
but-
going now.
Yeah,
I'll be
but
honest.
the
yeah.
challenge-
we're going down.
Well, I'm bringing herself and the 2
but
kids now.
but the big,
because,
but the big, will you fit them all in that Harley? You can hang 2 of them out with them handlebars.
Exactly. Yeah. Look, once I can go on the Harley, the other 3 can get their own without it. I'm not up to me at all.
No, but the big challenges that we're facing now, like I was saying, is to change. Is that you then have your diehard's the wrong word, but you have your people, your racers, and your people who are involved with racing, who have got used to having it a certain way. Now all of a sudden we're a circus. They see change. Some of them will feel a little bit threatened. So all of a sudden we're under fire. So we just have to live with that. You know, we'll march on and we'll just keep doing what we're doing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We'll stand or fall on our own merits. You know.
Look,
Well, sure,
there's always
look,
going to be that stuff
you're
going.
trying to move on, right?
Yeah.
And you're trying to do something.
modernising it.
Not easy, Chan. Not
It's
easy.
not easy, but fair play. I say fair play.
100%.
You're making it for families
Yeah.
to go there. There's not all families that will go and kids run around sit there and you're telling them to sit there, watch this. You know, but when there's something there for kids to do, and if the wife's not into it, she'll bring them up to it.
But Mike,
Exactly.
You know, and the husband can chill out.
See, you will be the exact same. Kieran can go on the teacups. Me and you can sit up and watch the race
you
and that, you know?
mad. The way this cunt will want me in the fucking teacup with him.
We get Kieran some candy floss and he can sit there
you'll
and
hear
fucking nap
Chad.
it up.
You'll hear Chad in the middle of the night. Brian, could you give us a push? Why, Chad? Did you break down? No, I'm over here on the swing.
I think there's a height limit for the teacups, and that might roll you out. But anyway,
I was looking for the swing, I know.
Stacey be walking around wondering what them two fucking bedrooms are. At 1 o'clock in the morning.
I join you.
Jesus Christ.
How many fucking more?
So
But
Tom-
look, Mike did what Mike does. Mike's we said this before. Mike's great at opening doors, especially when it comes to ministers and councillors and all that. So Mike has done the negotiations with the county council and with the mayor, and it was the funding for us was published yesterday. Yesterday. It was published, yeah. That was published in between funding that we have so far guaranteed and sponsorship and stuff.
We've been around 75,000.
in and around
the Lord,
75,000.
Jesus Christ.
And we're also now applying for a grant that the county council told us about. If you're running a festival, you can apply for a festival grant, which could mean another 30,000 on top of that. We have kind of estimated 146 grand to run
have
the
it wrote
event.
down here.
Be the Lord. Okay, right.
But
So
we're already touching on 100,000 of that.
Be the fuck, and it's
And we're
only, as I
only
say,
into
we're only
April,
into
yeah.
April. We're only just into April.
But
yeah.
this is what we were talking about before when we were on the podcast. Funding is the way to go.
Okay.
You can't funding and sponsorship. Fundraising is brilliant, and we do heavily support this. There's the lotto out, the road race lotto, which is out at the moment, and we do heavily support that. But I don't think it was marketed properly from the start, because it's not going to do what it's supposed to do. I don't think.
No.
I think fundraising should supplement
Yeah.
funding.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Well, look,
But
get it
so
up,
far,
get it
I
up
think
off
we're
the
the-
ground this year.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I mean, this year's going to be a test. You know.
Do you know what? Like, I have to really do a shout out to the Limerick County Council.
Cool.
They're
Yeah.
absolutely
fabulous, yeah,
savage.
Councillor.
I've never come across a council like them.
Councillor John
Yeah,
Sheehan.
John
in
Sheehan,
particular.
and then Mayor John Moran. That's his name. There's that many Johns.
Don't forget his name.
John,
Sonia,
Mayor
whatever you
John,
do.
Let's call him Major one day.
Yeah, unless Stacey makes a spelling mistake, and then she's writing to Major John.
I'm all confused here. I thought Athea was in Kildare there. That's
They
all
wouldn't-
in
you
Kildare.
wouldn't be praising
No,
Kildare
it
County
used to
Council
be.
anyway.
It used to be Chand, and it went up market and had to move.
I just, you handed
They
me a list
weren't
here.
filling in the potholes, what?
Stacey handed me a list here, just going through like some of the costs, and it's all right to just
Yeah, yeah.
talk about some of these. Like stuff about suppose people, you know, take for granted. Like obviously, event insurance is in there for 34,000. Like which
It's
is
actually gone up to
Yeah.
37
It's
now
gone
because
up
we
to
have an extra
37.
race.
okay, 37,000. Like Jesus Christ, there's a fair bit of raising in that as well. Garda policing 5,600.
Yep.
We have to pay for that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Because I wouldn't have known you had to pay for that. If I'm being honest.
No, it's
Brain.
amazing
Of
the
course,
cost
you have
of
to, you have
it.
to pay for everything in this country.
No, lady,
Oh, there's
mind,
nothing
yeah.
for nothing here.
I didn't know you'd have to pay for that. Other things, safety
I'm not
bills,
paying you for the
transport,
can of Coach,
4,000
yeah,
euros.
Yep.
€3.
Jesus Christ. What have we got there? Little things you don't
This here multi.
you don't think of. Marshall's lunches and meals and stuff. Again, it's all an expense. It all has to be paid for. You've got obviously the trailer hire, the bands, bookkeeping, website, all that stuff. Programs, 5,000 euros going to cost to get programs
And
printed. Like.
that's just a standard program. That's nothing. And
There's nothing glossy about
no,
that.
there's
My
nothing
God.
fantastic about that.
Another toilets. Portaloos, €3,444.
And that's
You
on
know
a
what I
deal
mean?
with somebody within the club who had actually been able to give us a deal with that.
Deal with them.
Yeah.
My God, that's unbelievable, boys, isn't it? But it goes to show you, this all adds up. You know, these are expenses, like it or lump. If you want to run an event, these costs have to be covered anyway. You know?
I think we're in around 100.
You're in around 140,553 euro,
That's
which
another
is
thing that people don't see. And I wouldn't have seen for years. I wouldn't have known about any of this. You just kind of assume you rock up to race and you pay your 20 quid or whatever.
Yeah.
Some don't.
no,
But
for sure. Yeah,
You think then, like, you'd see people, it would rain and they'd ask, can we get a refund? Because the day was cancelled.
I know.
And you're like, what?
But the day might be cancelled. But
Serious?
It's hard to believe people,
They
people
do
like
do
that
it.
exist, but they do. They are out there. You know what I mean?
But we
God,
are really
Jesus.
looking forward to it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
We're looking forward to it.
We're running into brick walls left, right, and centre as well.
I know.
and we understand,
don't.
and it's very difficult to pacify people who are a bit upset about it.
Yeah.
We've
Yeah.
also got people,
like,
certain members who are
what-
upset because we're not from Athea, but
yeah.
we're
Yeah.
coming in to run the club. It's,
Yeah, well, I wouldn't blame them there now, fair enough. Well,
Yeah.
it's not that you're from, it's from you're a dub, you see, and you know what I mean? That's where there's going to be
Yeah,
issues, you know what I mean?
That is
I don't know what I am. I'm an inbreed.
Hold on,
An
hold
inbreed.
on, hold on. I've been practicing for this.
But come here.
Hold on, Chad, just a second. Just spot on. Savage. How's that?
Yeah, very good, very good.
He's not a dog, he's a
You
country.
know what it was?
I
Get
practiced
that
that.
man some
You're
black
from down
pudding
the sticks
right
here,
now.
bud, yeah.
practiced that in
Absolutely.
front of the mirror.
I'll tell you what, that was good over going, but you
What's
had me
Mike's
full
favourite
there.
word?
That's why. Come here.
Come here.
Come here, yo.
Yeah, if Mike's ever saying
that
that,
old
God bless
limerick,
him.
Or do you know what?
God
When you're
bless him.
talking away to Mike and he doesn't want to listen to your noise, like, yeah.
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 Yeah, and then
yeah,
you just
yeah.
carry on. And he's brilliant, but he'd say, and I said to him, he said to me, that we're not going down there. And I said to him, come here. And everything is, come here.
That's a real limerick way going on.
As
Listen,
Brendan
oh,
Gray
listen.
said years ago, his mother, he was up on the wall. If you fall off that wall and break your two legs, don't come running to me.
Oh, my
But we
God.
do, and it's absolute pure fluke, but we work very well together, and we have, even when the going gets tough, we have a bit of fun with what we do. So we actually, it's not like working or putting in the hours if you're having a bit of fun.
Yeah, I get you. 100%.
No, you have to have a
Oh,
fun.
you
You
have
have
to.
to have
Yeah.
fun.
I
Sure,
know
the way
what
we
we
do
do.
it here now, this is very strenuous. And we do have some crack.
I can assure you, there's no strain. The only strain that Nyok has is hitting the fucking lighter to smoke his fags. Oh my Jesus Christ! Oh my! Ain't no one believing that. Come here, talk us through. Let's get back to the entertainment again. So, what have we planned up? So, talk us through it. When are we kicking off?
So Thursday evening we'll kick off the fun fair.
Oh yeah.
So that'll be just for people in the village because obviously lads and racers and whatever be coming down, setting up Thursday, Friday, whatever.
Yep.
So that'll be started, and then the fan zone of that will be open from Saturday morning, and then close up Sunday evening. But that will run through. Now that's why we're keeping the fan zone away from the paddock as well.
Yeah.
So
So
that's right.
To have a
Yes,
bit
we-
of, we're going to have a
Yeah.
bit of consideration. Everything that's going to make noise will be kept away from.
Yeah.
And then the fact of these security reasons as well. So
Okay.
if you have a couple of hundred people in to see that band on Saturday night, we need to make sure that the paddock is safe
Yep.
and
Yep.
everybody's secure, and riders, like this year we'll be doing lanyards with passes and stuff, so that if you are part of the team, you have one, you can get in.
Yeah.
If you're not, take off
You don't
about
have your
business.
lanyard.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah.
Just
For sure.
that we can keep, because we will need to be up in that fan zone for that event.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
we'll also
You
have
want to be
security
anyway.
in the RV
For
park.
sure. For sure.
But,
Yeah.
Like then on the main street, just for community wise, there will be the guards will be taking the main street.
Okay.
So that it'll be heavily secured
Yep.
or secure, and the fun fair and that is it's not on the track, but it's kind of down the village.
Yeah,
a
it's-
bit.
it's- yeah,
everything's
Okay.
spread out.
Okay. Yeah.
The
For
track
sure.
actually
Yeah.
comes into one end of the village, and the fun fair will be to be a good bit up the main street.
So
on
do you know,
the
it's
left-hand
safe.
side.
The kids and everything can't be running out on the track. So
Yeah,
that's why
yeah.
we're trying to keep
Safe.
stuff away.
I'm just picturing this here, right? I'm just building the whole picture in me head here. So
Don't
I'm
build
just
it too
picturing.
big.
I'm just picturing second week of September. Second week, this
Yeah,
second
and
week
it's
of
always
September.
nice and sunny when the kids go back.
Savage
to school.
weather
Yeah,
Yeah.
in the middle of a picturesque little town,
yeah.
village in Ireland.
Yeah.
You can hear the roar of the bikes coming.
Mm-hmm.
Kids are having a ball. You're maybe having a few pints. You're standing out. Do you know what I mean? It's just a whole festival for the fucking senses. Like, there's not one thing about that doesn't get butterflies in the stomach.
No,
Well,
Brendan,
yeah.
that was a
The whole
lovely
thing.
picture you painted. If I might just paint another little bit.
Go on, don't fuck it
just-
up
and
now,
I'll
because I
tell you
worked
why.
hard on
No,
that.
I won't.
Right,
No, I won't.
right.
And there we were, and the breeze was blowing through the rushes. So how was
And
that?
she the short skirt on. Oh, no,
And now what I was going to say was we are still looking for a
Brendan to sing
what
us
do you
on.
call it? An event sponsor.
Title
A
sponsor.
a title
Oh, yeah.
sponsor. So if you had a title sponsor, say it's Motorcycle Hour, be the Motorcycle Hour fans on it. And now that we have the live television, it will be going out live to anyone who wants
Holy
to
shit.
subscribe.
So a title sponsor would be like, say with the Northwest last year, it was...
Title sponsor would be
Yeah, so Northwest one last year was the hire company.
Yeah.
Briggs Hire.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I mean?
Same thing,
So-
BSB and stuff. It's the same.
And we're
Same
looking
thing.
at what for the title sponsor. The title sponsor will be advertised everywhere, all around the track,
It'll be on
everywhere. There's a
television and
camera. They'll be on
everything,
the
so-
television.
Okay,
they'll be
yeah, yeah.
everywhere.
But they actually said, because Greenlight said to me at the meetings that we had, that they would do advertisements for whoever is the
On the
big
television.
title sponsor. Which would
Holy
be done.
shit, are you serious?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we don't have a title sponsor. But now, like this is an opportunity
Yeah.
to go. And look for, but we're looking to
Absolutely.
offer a title sponsor
30,000.
30,000 for a title sponsor.
Spare change.
All ye people out there, if you have 30 grand spare in your pocket,
Ah, yeah, but
I'll
you
be
know
doing
what
twice
an
tomorrow.
opportunity. What an
But
opportunity.
if we were to get the festival grant plus a title
will get
sponsor,
it.
we're almost covered. We're almost breaking even before we even sell.
Before you even
An
sell
entry
that,
or a
an
ticket
sell
or
that.
anything.
That's
Yeah.
unreal. Jesus Christ, that is unreal. I swear to God. Are you getting excited? 'Cause I'm getting excited.
I am. I've
You
a
don't- you don't
tingle
look
here.
like
It's
you're getting
I
excited.
said,
I've a tingle
it's like
here.
I said, Brendan, and I still maintain, and I'll say it till the day I'm put in the ground. Fundraising works, and it's fantastic. It's not sustainable as a sole source of funding.
No,
it's
for
great
sure,
as
yeah.
it's great to complement or supplement funding, but people
Look at-
have to do funding, and we've already shown that we could have got funding on a much larger scale last year, but we can still get funding on a
See-
smaller scale this year. That it is actually available if people get the skills, make the right. This is what we were saying before about plans. We've had to do plans. We've had to do an awful lot of work. People do the work, put the effort in. It is available.
Like
Yeah.
It's basically what I want to see by the end of this year is, well, obviously all the South Road races to go ahead.
Yeah.
But I want, because we're September, the last race of the year, well, road race of the year in the South, is that, say, come January, February, people will be still talking about Athea. And do you know the way there'll be lads there this year that's, Jesus, we went and Big Generator was there, like, you have to come this year, lads. And start bringing in people outside of,
Or another club might
Yeah.
even pick up
Yeah.
the phone and
Just-
say, "Listen,
can we do
how,
that?
yeah, how did,
Yeah, yeah,
how did
absolutely,
you do
yeah.
that? Could you give us any?"
And we've
tips?"
no
That
bother
sort
with
of-
helping.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
But
no,
you
for
see-
sure. Yeah, but it's just.
but
I don't know.
absolutely.
I think
But we
it's
have
class.
to prove first.
agree.
The opposition to this is phenomenal.
Huge.
We're going to have to prove first, and we won't prove that until after the. But we're going to have to prove first.
It's like
It
I
is-
said to you before, and again, I'm not bringing up the past or anything like that.
Yeah.
And we had similar conversations on the last time we were on the podcast, and I still struggle to find a reason of why somebody is opposing this. Like everything you're telling me there, is
know
is
why.
brilliant. Like,
Yeah.
you know, everything is so get on board with. Forget any fucking reservation you have on any shay.
Look, if they want to keep the road racing down south, right, they have to pull together and listen to bullshit, right? Now, from what Stacey and Paul's telling us here, this is, I think, the start of a new
If
generation,
the business
right?
model, and we've said
and
this,
if sorry, Paul, for
Yeah, no, we're
overpowering you
going
there,
there,
but
yeah.
Charlie has the mic.
Charlie has the mic now. Get that chat.
Don't worry, I can turn it fucking off. But go on, say.
I know,
feel
but
suitably
what I'm trying to say is, right, I can't see why this won't go perfect for you, right? It's the first time it has been done.
Yeah.
Every other road race we've ever went to now, right, the minute the road racing's over, what happens? You're packing up, you're heading home,
Yeah.
right? Yous are doing it now that I could bring my wife and me door.
Yeah, you might stay an extra night, even go
have
down
a
the
few
pub.
beers,
Absolutely, yeah.
sleep it off
Make a
next
weekend
morning,
out
get
of
a
it.
big dirty feed into you, watch
Yeah,
the
yeah.
road race, tip on.
Yeah, and a nice old stroll home. then.
Absolutely.
Handy old spin up the road,
Like
yeah.
we've
Yeah.
even-
But you see, as I said before, the business dynamic has changed. So the business model has to change to suit. If you look at all the big bands, you look at the likes of the Rolling Stones and the Who and U2 and all of these big I'm sounding like an L now. But if you look at all those big bands, they are still successful decades on because they continually reinvented themselves because they had to do that for their audience. And this is no different. The business dynamic has changed, so the business model has to change. We've been preaching this already. The only way we're going to get people on board with that is to push on, go up against the brick walls we're going up against, take on all the challenges and show people that this is the way to
Like, it can be quite daunting. Like, there's times where I'd actually ring Paul and I'd say, you know what, they can where the sun doesn't shine. But then I just think of what can come from this.
Absolutely.
And my ego doesn't matter here.
No.
And then again, and if you are on
to
the
keep
phone,
our history alive.
Absolutely.
and if you are on the phone to Stacey and she goes quiet, all of a sudden you tend to hang up. Give her 24 hours, ring her back and say, I don't know what happened there. I seem to get put off there. Stacey, are you all right today?
And he reckons I have Tourette's, but it's actually I'm shouting at my kids.
No, I'm telling you. Do you ever,
we all have that.
Do you ever be on the phone to a woman who has children?
My wife.
Yes, and I was in negotiations there. Get down!
That's it.
Get out! Close that door. What's she talking about?
Oh, classic! Absolutely, Tourette's.
What we're doing as far as we're concerned, for us, it's stressful at times, but it's fun.
Yes.
Yeah, but look at it has to be part of it. You wouldn't.
It pushes you as well to reach new places, and it actually boosts your confidence a little bit. Like the amount of people I've talked to day in, day out, from all aspects and all areas, and like I'm talking to mayors and I'm talking to councillors, which I would never have done beforehand.
Honest to God,
cool,
Well, I remember going into the ministers' meeting, last May with Stacey, and she's nearly trained. They're a different person now.
Well, I sat down at the end of the table. Just every one of them stood up to shake his hand, and I was sitting down like a little queen at the top table.
It is daunting
for you.
It is. Yeah, it's a different breed.
And there's actually
the whole thing is, if whatever anybody gets out of it, we'll have grown from it.
Yeah,
and our friendship will have grown from it.
I'd say a lot of the other organisers will probably take a close look. I think everybody's kind of eager to see how this plays itself out, and
to see if we fall flat on our face or not before they decide.
I can't see that happening.
No, I don't think it will. But I think maybe a lot. Whether they probably wouldn't be vocal about, but I think definitely probably a lot of other clubs and stuff are going to have a look at this and see. Maybe this is something that can be done, and maybe we need to get with. Which
we are kind of blessed with it being September because we have a lot longer. To
plan things, of course.
And if something does go wrong in May or June, we can still get it fixed to have it done for September.
Yeah, but even saying
that,
the finances is the main thing.
Yeah.
The finance is the main thing, and even though we're not until September, we still have most of that already pledged.
You have to be ahead.
Yeah, you do.
I can't wait until something.
So if our event was in June, we'd probably still be ready.
Yeah. Fuck, it's good going. It's the right way to be. Yeah, 100%.
I think we even have at the minute, and this is actually through Mike now. I would have just been in talks with the people, but Mike has got some amount of people in sponsorship wise.
Oh,
he talks to everybody.
Really,
he's a truck driver. He's
he's
everywhere.
Even got that one. Where are they from? The UK.
Oh, our actual gold sponsor came in. It's called the Keeley Group.
They
are in the UK. And they do roads and tire and all that stuff, and there's a lot of other things they do, but their family history would be from Athea.
Oh, no way.
And he's got contacts everywhere.
Everywhere,
that man can open doors.
Now,
that's unbelievable.
He can really open the doors, but he can't type a letter or an email. So that's where I take over.
Yeah, I get you.
So we all have
a good mix.
We all have our own skills.
He'll just ring in and say to me, right, there's an email address.
The only thing is, and I'm not blowing smoke up anybody's arse here, but the only thing is that Stacey could probably do my job. Stacey could probably do Mike's job for the most part.
Yeah,
we wouldn't have a hope of being able to do what she does.
No.
Not a hope.
Yeah, I get you.
She's kind of, she's kind of our, she's kind of our leader.
Yeah,
Mike, what's going on? Big trouble. Right, tell you what, leave that with me. I'll give Stacey a ring. Stacey, sort that out with it.
yeah.
And then we come to podcast. We did all that.
No one's believing a word of it. No one's believing a word. She's definitely the face of it. I think she should be the face of it anyway, to be fair. Do you know what I mean?
No, I don't.
I think so. Definitely she should be the
only
face
this
of it.
morning I looked in the mirror, I said, fucking steady on, Paul, it's only me.
Oh my God. So come here. Is
travel.
apart from a main sponsor, a headline sponsor, is there anything else that, like, say, people that are listening to this podcast now can jump on and say?
So we are really in need of people on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
But people on the
Members.
ground need to be local people.
Yes.
Okay. So local people
like
to the
village
Athea
village
Limerick
people.
area. Village people.
Village people.
Not the literal.
Community.
How's that?
The
I'll be the
community.
cowboy.
They'll be
I
fairly
know.
fitting, all right.
Here. No,
I don't know what to say
some
about
things are just hurtful. Some things they just cross the line.
Sorry, across the leg there, to be fair. Shall be the Indian. Yeah, definitely the Indian.
So
Yeah.
we definitely need people on the ground. Just, you see, I think a lot of it is, for so many years, all clubs and racing has been promised that this was coming back. So until the first race, which I believe is Kells.
Is Kells? No,
Kells the first?
down south.
I think
Yeah.
Kells is the
Oh,
first,
down, yeah. I think so. Yeah.
I think until they actually see a race go ahead,
Yeah.
they're not going to believe it.
Yeah.
Because they have been fed with stuff for
Yeah.
years, which is no
Yeah.
fault of their own. It's no fault of the club. It's
Yeah.
just what has happened. But
Yeah.
I think once that takes off, they'll start to believe us and maybe come in and help a little
Yeah.
bit more, support
Yeah,
a
I
little
get
bit
you.
more.
So what you're saying, a lot of people are probably hesitant to put the
Yes.
hand up and say,
Yeah.
because we'll make these plans and this mightn't happen.
Exactly. Like
Yeah,
they can.
yeah.
Now,
they
we
can-
have just
yeah.
appointed the Clerk of Works.
Yes.
The Clerk of Works will put a team together. We have Paul Powers doing
race
race
secretary.
secretary for us.
Okay.
He's probably the best.
Myself
you'll ever
and
get.
Mike were
Okay,
down. Well,
okay.
I'm already a trained marshal. I used to marshal Mondello, but
Mm-hmm.
we still went down. Myself and Robbie went down with Mike to Carrickglenshore last Saturday
Okay.
for the marshal training down there.
Oh,
Because we're going to need marshals on the ground as well. It won't be me who's on the ground because I'll be racing myself. So.
That's what the Clerk
Okay.
of Works is for, and chief radio marshals and race secretaries.
We have a chief radio marshal. in
It's a
place as
massive
well.
setup. It's
Wow.
it's not from what you would see going as a spectator.
yeah.
It
You
is
wouldn't see a
nothing.
fraction.
Go away. Yeah,
It-
yeah, for sure.
Genuinely, I think that's when this race is done and the last race actually goes across the line.
Yeah.
I'm going to lie on the track and just fucking cry.
Sleep.
Probably.
Yeah.
Just
It
just
will
to get
be
it
a
done.
busy weekend. Now, I've run events before. I've run events over in Clonbelogue.
Yeah.
Fly-ins and stuff over there. And when you're at the heart of organising the event, you're there. But
Yeah.
you kind of miss the event.
Yeah,
you know, when
yeah,
it's
yeah,
all
for
over,
sure,
you
yeah.
what happened there?
Yeah, you're that busy
Would
running
you
around.
be in
Yeah.
this event?
Of course I'll be in the event.
We'd have to be shouting
I'm
for
the
our
face.
president. 64.
That's if the fucking bike makes it. But,
Oh, no, wait, I tell you.
Go on.
Have you not been watching the videos? That bike
no.
that bike is ready now.
she ready to rock and roll.
The new frame, she's going out in Mondello. Anyone wants to come out and see her out, she's going out for her first run out in Mondello on Sunday.
Holy shit, what's going on this Sunday?
Just a track day.
Just a track days. Oh, very good.
yeah,
very
but
good.
I just
yeah.
need to know now that they've done a full rebuild on the frame and everything. I just need to know the bits aren't going to fall off before Cookstown. So it's time. But at least I could have gone to Bishop's Court this week,
Yes.
which I was going to do. If I'd have gone to Bishop's Court, I would have only got the 10 minutes practice and the 2 races. Whereas that may not be good enough for me. If I go to Mondello, I can come and go as I please. Something not right, come in, fix it, go out again.
Okay. Yeah.
There is
yeah.
racing in Bishop's Court
And Kyle
on
Parks will be on the 125 in
Saturday.
in Mondello as
Oh,
well.
Mondello as well.
That's
Okay. Sorry, there's. What did you say?
There is racing and lads from the south participating in
Bishop's Court.
Court Saturday, and then Kirkustown is on Monday.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
So
sure.
there's a double event every
Yeah, the
Easter
championship
weekend.
up there.
Ah,
starts.
very good,
Yeah.
very good. Yeah, okay. So the lads getting maybe just probably their first run out, as you say.
Yes,
You know.
yeah.
Very good. Come here. Anybody? So obviously, say title sponsor and people.
on the ground.
Yeah, help on the
Local.
ground down there. You say you're okay for marshals, are you?
No,
Or
we'll
could-
obviously
we
need
some
every
more
race
marshals.
needs a lot of them.
And then anybody that has stands and stuff like that, are you full up on that or what?
No,
way?
the stands are open, so we're not actually going to be charging for the stands. We're only charging for the food vending and stuff like them trucks.
Yeah.
So it will be, if you want to give a donation afterwards, you can, because there could be a child in there to sell little bracelets and only make 20 quid in the day. Like, you're not going to expect them to hand over anything.
Yeah,
so
for
it
sure.
would be like that. And we're looking for anybody that wants to come in, like if you have leather shops or even the likes of Terence Healy there, if you wanted to bring up a few bits or
for sure.
just
absolutely,
to put it in, because the fan zone will be
Terence a jump.
It'll be very busy.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
it'll be fairly busy.
And come here, is there? Did I hear something about? Is there a podcast going on down there or something?
I haven't a clue. I don't know who you're
I
talking
I
about.
heard something about that. I heard something about that.
Is that them black arse from Kildare, is it?
Well, so far we have to ring around a few, and they said they're not available.
Yeah.
Right,
See who shows up.
See, we try.
There used to be years ago the Podge and Raj. Then
you've ever
Oh, Jim Raj,
all them. But then I heard
Laurel and Hardy.
Yeah, there was Laurel and Hardy. Then there was Three Stooges and
Three
all
Stooges,
these
yeah.
But then I heard there was a fella, the Bren and the Cha took
Yeah.
over.
Never heard.
Yeah, they
He
took
talks
over.
about himself in the
Have you
third,
heard
as a
that?
third
Oh,
person. That's a bad way to be. Like, you know,
I actually forgot to
chat.
say we have one fairly big VIP coming.
Oh.
So Dave Molyneux, 17-time TT winner.
Oh, but Jesus,
So
he's
he's
huge,
coming
yeah.
down as our VIP.
Oh, but
Yeah.
Jesus, very good, yeah,
And the
yeah.
other
And
thing-
hopeful to do a parade lap or two with sidecars.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's 17
class.
times TT
Yeah.
winner.
Jesus Christ, yeah, that would be
So he's
unbelievable,
gonna pop on
yeah.
over.
I think Mark
Deadly.
Gash and his team were
Yes.
looking to go.
They're going to be down anyway, yeah,
Now,
yeah,
there'll be
yeah.
controlled laps, they're parade
Yeah,
laps,
they'd
they're
be
controlled.
control
That'd be
lap.
deadly, yeah.
And the other thing we're looking at, we're not sure exactly how it would work or how it would fare out with insurance or anything like that. Obviously, have to be right. Would be a Garda controlled lap with the little
Mini
kids
bikes.
on the mini bikes, the 4 or 5 year olds.
Oh, yeah,
We'll
yeah.
all get a
deadly.
trophy
Because
at the end.
their championships
Oh,
are
my
absolutely
God.
amazing.
Yeah, yeah,
I remember
for sure.
marching in Mondello and seeing them, and it was the most amazing thing ever. Because there was one young lad, he was 4 years old, and he was lapping everybody.
He is,
I'm
yeah,
watching this,
yeah.
and I'm knee down and flying around. He asked his mother at lunchtime, "How did he get so quick?" Oh, she said he come up to a corner one day and he forgot to brake and he got round it anyway and he thought, oh, I can get round here real quick. But while I'm standing there, I was at the S's in Mandela, I was on the back section of the track. And then I could hear behind me, I heard this, "Come on, you're doing fantastic. You just keep it going. You're doing brilliant." I thought, what's going on? And I turned around as I'm marshalling up on the bank and I see this little girl on a little pink motorbike, one of these little bikes.
Balance
and
bike.
she's about 4 years old. She's in little pink leathers and she's got her little helmet on. And her dad's walking along beside her, encouraging her. "Come on, she's in the race.
No
Come
way.
on, you're doing great."
That's
It's
class.
And it's absolutely brilliant. And
That's deadly.
And that's the kind of attitude, and they're the kind of people that are going to come up sooner or later.
Yeah.
They don't belong grown up.
No,
Oh,
no, for
Jesus,
sure.
they
Yeah.
don't.
No, they don't.
No, and you'll
no,
see them
no.
at 12 years old in Mondello going on to the bigger bikes.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
so it'd be lovely if we could show them as the future with maybe a controlled lap, controlled with the Garda or whoever, just a
Yeah.
controlled lap of those. We don't know if that's going to happen. We really need to look into that, but we just throw
Well, we
it out
have.
there.
I've been in contact with Bale and McCaughey over that. So
Yeah.
um,
That'd
that's
be cool to
just-
see now.
And
yeah.
what's the state of play on that at the moment?
Well,
Just,
he has to get back to me.
yeah.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
It's
yeah,
because
yeah.
it is children
so
on the main
now
road.
it may
Of
well
course.
be premature us mentioning that tonight.
Something we
But
want.
no, but I think no.
Well, it
but
goes
the-
to show
no,
we
but
are
the
trying.
reason,
Yes.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
the only reason I mention it is because it's part of a dream.
They're our
It's something
future.
I'd love
Yeah.
to see.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
what
Yeah,
they are.
100%.
Really
That's a
is something
savage
I'd-
idea.
Because
Yeah.
too many people are concerned about themselves all the time, and you can't be when you do something like this. As I've said to the members at the last members meeting of this club, that if you want to say something, if it's not in the interest of the club, then I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Because
for
you
sure,
represent
yeah.
the club.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to tell them the club has its own personality. We're there to represent the club, but it has no bones to break and no flesh to whip.
Yeah.
So we are the club. It's up to us. We're responsible for the health of that club. So if you haven't got something to say that's in the interest of the club or it's going to benefit the club, well then park it to one side and go. Because
Yeah.
it's not about personalities. And
No, it's
for
not.
too many people it is. It's about, oh no, he said that to me or she said that to me or whatever.
Ah, yeah.
And all
Jesus
that-
Christ. Who
all that
has
needs to go.
time
It's-
for
it's
that?
in the-
Like,
it's- No, but it's
bring
the
you down.
interest
It
of the
would,
club.
yeah. Fuck
Yeah.
that.
No, but it
Yeah.
needs to be all about the club.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Yeah. Well, look, I think it's going to be a massive success. We were looking forward to it before he's come on, but now when you know what I mean, when you hear all the plans, you can't help but feel the build up. It's rising to it.
Do you know what? I can't wait to see the stage and stuff go up for the band.
Yeah, that's going to be
That'll
deadly.
be
Yeah,
just
yeah.
And everything we've done so far, it's only beginning of April. We haven't stopped.
No.
We're working, and we're not exaggerating when we say that we put 20, 30, 40 hours a week each.
Yeah.
I start around 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll just show you. No, I know they can't see it on the podcast, but I'll just show you, Brent.
Yeah.
And
I don't know how you keep it going. Especially like it's not easy. It's not
my
easy.
phone records.
That's your phone.
Mike,
Jesus Christ Almighty. Oh my God.
Mike, Stacey.
Jesus.
Oh, Stacey, Mike.
Who's Anna 42 double D? Who's that?
That's my other name. That's for the spicier
Was I not
girls.
meant to-
I had to get Stacey on the other line.
I don't
Sorry, I
have double
think I
D.
wasn't
Very
I
sorry.
just like to make it clear it wasn't club related.
I might have let that one slip there.
Yeah.
Whoops. No, look at
constant.
No, but
I can imagine.
But
I can
we
imagine.
do even when we're working on our own work,
Yeah.
we're constantly on the phone. This
Yeah.
needs sorting, that needs sorting.
Yeah.
So
See, if
for
it's
sure.
not sorted, I don't take it very kindly.
Yeah.
When I've asked her to do something
have to.
today, it should have been yesterday.
100%.
So it's just.
It's no different than, not just saying it because, like, we were the same with the podcast.
It's mad.
So myself and Ross McQuaid, we were both sending each other text messages at 12:30 last night because we're emailing companies, there's other companies coming on board and stuff. Me and him probably put in 10 to 15 hours a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
would,
Just
yeah.
into this. That's
Just into that, yeah.
each, like, and it is part and parcel of it. It's tough going, but we'd be the same if we get something into our head.
Yeah.
It has to
Well,
happen.
like Paul will ring me and he'd say, right, this needs to be done. And you can nearly bet your wages that by an hour's time.
Oh, an hour's time,
it's done.
It's done, yeah.
And
yeah,
it's
but
the
it's
same,
done. It is done.
the
when
same
they
if
want to.
Stacey rings me and say we need to do this, we need to
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah. It is done.
Although she
when they
normally
want
won't say because she likes to get things done herself, but she might phone me looking for advice or what way towards something or what
Yeah.
way to do it.
Yeah.
And then I'd say, "Oh, I'll do that in a minute," and then ping in my inbox. Oh, it's done.
It just can't. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would be even for when you're trying to gather sponsors and stuff and they are emailing you, they shouldn't have to wait 10, 12 hours
No.
for a reply.
And after an hour,
I always say strike while the iron's hot.
Yes.
And after
we'd
an
get
hour.
emails. We'd be dealing with a lot of companies, even over in America and stuff. And we could literally get emails at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
And if the phone
reply
goes
to
off, nice and
Yeah.
I'll wake myself up and email straight because by the time I get up the next morning,
You'd have
they're
forgotten.
either finished or they have 50 other emails coming
Yes.
in. You have
Yeah,
to
but when
be
they're
on the ball.
emailing you at 1 o'clock in the morning, they're up, they're
5
in
in the
work or
morning, they're
whatever.
6.
Yeah,
We're going to bed.
Yeah.
I know that.
yeah.
But still,
Yeah.
no, that's
Yeah.
still
And I
just a
tell you
habit.
what, if Stacey wasn't doing it, after an hour on a whole 4-line paragraph, my typing fingers knackered. It's gone. Finished.
Yeah.
He says
Just
to me,
things
will
are
you write,
bad.
will you write this? And he'd be talking out and the next
I'd
thing.
be dictating down the. What was it one night we needed something dictated? I can't remember what it was. And I was just coming out of my shed at home. I was getting home from work. I think it was about an hour and 15 minutes leaning on the gate. Remember, we were doing something. As dictated. And then she'd say, no, we changed that. Okay, yeah, we changed. Oh, no, now we have to change that. This went on for about an hour and 50 minutes. Just dictating a letter or an email or
Yeah.
But it was something you were doing last week as well. And
I
he was
was
after
doing.
been probably 2 or 3 hours typing his 4 sentences.
Oh, Jesus.
And then I read out what I had wrote and he was like, right.
Yeah.
We're going with yours.
Yeah, and I wouldn't mind. My
know,
typing finger
know.
was in bits. My head was wrecked. I had about 4 lines done, and I just looked. Oh, here we go with that.
Yeah, I know. It's not. It is. I do. I totally fucking
Yeah.
get it. Me and Ross, literally today, I use voice notes the whole time. You've seen me. I chat to you. I use voice
don't
notes.
particularly like
I know. I
Oh,
use
I
it
hate
because
them, yeah.
90% of the time I'm either driving
Yes,
or
well,
working
yeah.
or whatever. So voice notes are God. We'd be the same. We were trying to trash out an email sent to a couple of crowds today. We must have recorded the message and deleted it about 15 times.
Jeez.
Do you ever like that?
Yeah.
You record it and you get that muddled up what you're trying to say, you fucking delete
It was
it.
just like me doing the 2-wheel lotto video the other day.
I didn't even see that one.
No, I wasn't in the
Oh,
my voice.
right,
I was like a
okay.
voiceover.
Oh, okay, okay.
And I must have done 40 different because halfway through I go, it was like Chinese.
You forget how to
get
book
out.
it.
But the nice thing is, with the team we have, it works, and it fell together purely by chance. That was when it was the RAI. By the way, we still get just to put it on the record. The RAI is gone. It
doesn't
disbanded last May. It's gone nearly a year, but we're still hearing stories from people. Oh, I was talking to such and such, and they're saying, "Oh, the RAI is after taking over our club." And so we're still having to deal with all that. It's gone. So anybody listening, it's gone. It's been gone a long
Doesn't
time.
exist.
We're
What
just
we
a
do
team
is,
that work
we're
together.
just a team and we work together, and it's great fun.
Absolutely,
We have developed a friendship. We all have different skills, and the team works. It works as a team.
Look at it's a recipe for success. I believe it's a recipe for success.
I had no interest. Stacey will tell you this. They had to try and convince me. I had no interest in going into a club. As president or otherwise, I just didn't have. I just said, no, I'm getting too old. I'm 60 now. I'm getting too old.
Yeah.
I don't particularly want to do this. And the temptation, I had to do it because there was just too big a temptation of having the opportunity to work with Mike and Stacey. And when we're just a team, people can call us whatever they want to call us, or they can try and guess what allegiance is there this week or next week. But we're just a team, and we've got a very, very good friendship.
Absolutely.
A very deep friendship. And it works, and we enjoy what we do. And hopefully, I think if anybody enjoys what they do, whether they be in work or a sole trader or a company, you enjoy what you do, you take pride in what you do, and it'll work. It'll be a success.
Well, we've no doubt it's going to be a success. So, we're looking forward to it. We'll obviously be down there doing a podcast over the weekend, and we'll be putting up plenty of footage and stuff for all our listeners. And otherwise, we'll probably do a podcast on both days. We'll definitely nab you for a bit of a chat anyway, and we'll probably have you on for a chat, Paul, if you have a chance between now and then.
When I'm going by the Starfish show, hello!
By the time you're going by the Starfish, the race will be well and truly over on you, so you'll be all right.
Chat. Stand up for me here.
He's better.
He's too small.
He is standing.
You're more of a display now yourself. To be
He
fair.
better not arrive up to our place of sitting without 2 cappuccinos.
2 cappuccinos,
I'm telling you
absolutely. No sugar.
Where do you get cappuccinos in Haddock?
We'll get them somewhere.
We
We'll
actually
get
should
them
put you in the fan zone during the day.
Put us wherever you want.
Yeah.
Wherever you
No,
want.
well, see, that'd be away from the race. Put you in there at night.
Well,
we do have to
When
clock
they're all
off
gone
at some
home.
stage as well.
You'll
You
be
know?
standing at the track, and you'll hear behind you. You'll hear, "Come on, you're doing great. Come on, you're going great." And you look behind them, and me come along. The wife going along beside me. You do, come on.
You're flying it. Oh my God. Well, look, we'll be down there sometime.
And
We'll
with the
finalise all that.
stabilisers on it. Huh?
Yeah, we'll finalise all
You can
the
take them off
details.
by the time we get to Tandragee.
I just want to, as well, just give a little mention to the sponsors. I'm not going to name them all. There's a lot.
Yeah.
But the bigger ones, like I said earlier, the Keeley Group, and then you have Brown Joe's in Athea, which they're a fantastic little pub there.
Brilliant.
They'll be part of the whole event as well.
We'll be going into Brown Joe's for a few
will.
creamy pints.
Well, we're looking to have
gorgeous
Brown
place.
Joe's in the fan zone.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. That's where you put us.
In the
Brown Joe's.
Brown Joe.
If you're coming for us, we'll be in Brown
Has
Joe's.
he a space
We're
for us
looking to have, I
there?
don't know if you were
Wait,
up
just
in
I'll tell you one thing. The cores, but the cores.
The Brown Joe's.
No, we're going to have proper beer.
Oh, there goes our core sponsorship out the fucking door.
Were you up in the Classic Festival in Bishop's Court last year?
No, we didn't. No,
Because
no.
that would kind of give you, that's where we got a lot of ideas.
and
that
they're
would
actually
kind
very
of
helpful too.
Because
Well,
what we're
really,
looking at
yeah.
doing is putting the stage up.
I feel that McCallum plays a
Stage
big
up
part
one
in
end,
thinking that as
so-
well.
bar on the other end, and then the whole lot covered over one of these big stretch tents.
Oh,
with
yeah.
no sides, the big stretch tents.
So Robin Titherington would be the main man over that, and Philip McCallan would be his partner, if you want to call it.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, there's a lot of people that work in it and make the event happen. But I would speak to both of those guys on different occasions, not a few times a week, but a few times a month. And anything we need to know, they're answering.
Oh, Phil
They're-
McCallum sound.
Oh, God.
Yeah, he's sound.
Absolute
Yeah,
gentleman.
sound.
Don't know the other man, but yeah, definitely Phillips.
No,
an
I don't know
absolute
the other
gentleman.
man.
Robin, you will know the other fella because they had a stall almost next door to you at the event.
Almost next door to us.
Yeah,
at
so
the
At
event.
the
you were
Moto
looking
Expo.
out into the event to your left.
Okay.
The Moto Expo.
On the same side to your left, in between you and where the stage was.
Oh. selling.
No, they
Classic
weren't.
bike.
They weren't selling. He had.
Oh, sorry, classic. Yeah.
He had
Okay.
I think he had a TZ 750 there.
Ah,
Might have
very
had a
good,
TZ
very good.
350.
Oh, could have had.
Or
Yeah,
Robin
yeah.
was actually there.
That weekend was nearly a blur. I swear to God.
You know
I
something?
had a sore
Can I
throat.
just,
and
can
cough,
I just
swear to
say
God.
something to the organiser, to James and Bernie?
Yeah.
I spoke to both James and Bernie. I went to a couple of bike shows over
King's
the
Hall and
years. I
stuff.
went to the last one that was on in the RDS.
Yep.
And because of that, I wasn't expecting an awful lot this time. We didn't put a stand in there. We're the only road race club that didn't have a stand in
Yeah.
there. We didn't put a stand in. We weren't expecting much. I spoke to James, I spoke to Bernie. It was absolutely phenomenal. And I can't wait to go back next year. I rang Stacey while I was there.
To give
Yeah.
out.
And I said, no, it wasn't really. But I said, look, we've really missed a trick here.
Yeah.
And we had missed a trick. It was a fantastic show and a massive big shout out to James and Bernie for putting all that together.
Now,
it was
Absolutely.
fantastic.
One of the reasons we weren't there is the Athea Road Racing Club hasn't had any events since 2011, so we don't. And I know it's a silly excuse, but we don't have the promotional tents. We don't have the big stuff, which we are getting
We're
done
getting
now.
all that now. We actually have
Could
that
have
order.
come
now,
in
you
beside us.
We could have,
They
but we
would
would have
have
just
given-
been random people at the Motorcycle Hour
Well,
podcast.
look, there was a whole load of
Yeah, you
reasons,
would.
and the real honest answer is we weren't really expecting it to be as good as
Look at James.
We
I had a
really
chat
weren't.
with
It was
James. You know,
brilliant.
he heard. You know, in fairness, there's been probably other companies and stuff that didn't put a stand in. They weren't expecting a whole lot. By J's, I guarantee it'll be putting one in next year.
Plus, Stacey was saying, "But look, it was Mother's Day." In our house,
Every day is
in
Mother's
our
Day,
house
what?
with Mother's
Is it?
Day. You're on a hiding at Mother's Day when your kids give their mother a card saying, "Thanks for shagging me, Dad. That can't have been easy." Do
It wasn't, believe me.
you know what I mean? You just get out of the house then after that.
No more.
Holy shit, that's a good one. I wasn't expecting you to go there, Paul, but I like it.
No.
I like it.
Well,
I
I
like
wasn't
it.
expecting to go there myself.
I like it. It's a good one. Come here. We're going to have to wrap this up. But
Yeah.
let us
look.
start by saying fair fucking play to you. We knew, as I said at the start of this podcast, we knew it was definitely in good hands anyway. I knew it was going to be a lot of work. You have put in some serious work in this. This promises to be a festival like none other. Forget your electric picnic. Forget your fucking, what's that one that's beyond a punch? Oxygen, or is that
See,
even on
we
anymore?
don't
love
even
this
know the
I don't even
names
know.
of them because
I don't-
they're not going to be as big as this.
Forget about them.
This is
Exactly.
the real deal.
Forget it.
Slane
Athea.
Castle concert.
Yeah.
What?
Exactly.
What's
Who
that?
the fuck? What the fuck? Athea. That's fucking the only. If you take one thing,
Yeah, but I
from
take
tonight's
no
County
podcast-
sugar
there.
now.
Athea.
Just a sip of milk.
Athea, Charlie, please. You're better than that.
Oh, I
man.
thought you said
No,
Taya.
sorry,
Oh,
please.
sorry.
You're better than that. Come on, now you're better than
Bad
that.
man, Charlie.
Bad. That was shocking. But no, fair fucking play.
No,
to you. Thanks
Well,
a million
listen,
for coming on.
and we'll thank you for having us on once again, because we kind of live here now. Now, at the rate Stacey works and the rate that she gets things done, we will see you here next week.
There's more in you.
Look, he just rock up whenever you want. At this stage, you know what I mean? You don't even need
Yeah,
just
so
rock
you
up.
pair don't need
Just
an info
rock.
now.
No,
you
no,
just
no.
rock up when you feel
Exactly.
like rocking up. You
And
know
once
what I
you,
mean?
once you keep us posted on any
Yes.
updates or
we
any
will,
want, if we
absolutely,
can
yeah,
help
yeah.
as a club in any way, whether it's of a the week of it, if we've all
Yeah.
vans and try, if you need something ran down, hand on heart, mean that. Just pick up the
Brilliant,
phone.
'cause
Any of
like,
us, there's enough of us here we can help out.
There's a lot of stuff that we can put out there, but there's a lot of stuff that is commercially sensitive
Yeah,
that
we
we
still
can't
have a lot of-
until
I know.
it's all signed off or whatever.
I get
which
you,
can
I get you.
infuriate some people because they don't feel they're getting transparency or whatever. But that's
I get
not
you.
the case. It's
Oh,
just,
it's not transparency. They don't. They think information is being withheld from
not.
them.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
look, they're the very same people who have insecurities over us being in there,
Yes.
running the club anyway, which is understandable.
for the majority. the
But
members
look,
are
it was
fantastic.
said. I said
yeah.
it now. The councillor John Sheen was at the AGM, and I said at the AGM there will be certain stuff that's commercially sensitive that we still get asked the question: is this a club or is this a business? Well, it's both.
Yes.
Are GAA clubs or businesses? Mm-hmm. Well, first and foremost, businesses because they have to be.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Mhm.
And there doesn't have to be a distinguishing line. There doesn't have to be a divide. But we are legally, if we're running a club, we're legally obliged to run that in accordance with the
Company
Act
law.
of 2014. You know, we don't have a choice. We have to adhere to that. After that, then we can do anything we want for our club members. But,
Yeah.
but it's difficult to get people to see that, especially where there might be insecurities and stuff. So hopefully we can overcome all of those challenges. We just hit a head on. We can't worry about things we don't have any control over. but we'll keep working at the things we do have control of.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And just keep marching on.
Yeah,
Here to that.
absolutely,
Here to that.
yeah.
Look, thanks a million for coming on. Keep us posted, and we'll fucking see you in Athea in
you will.
in a month's time.
You mightn't see me. I'll be just like a streak.
Yeah, you won't see us just that fast. You wouldn't see him at all. And I'd be just dodging
If
every
we're going that
phone.
fast, we'll see him in slow motion. You man the camera and slow him down.
Yeah, if you want to see me, you'll have to watch the telly. You'll have to watch the replays.
Is he racing or is he putting on an exhibition? What's going on?
Going past the podcast.
The only thing that ever went slower down them roads is the council would say, holy Jesus Christ.
Speaking of the council, just to give just a quick shout out, because we forgot to mention that they have put, not sure the exact figure, but it is six figures, that has been put aside to resurface whatever areas of the track are deemed needing resurfacing.
Wow. That's
So
fucking
That's what I'm saying. They're
fantastic.
fantastic.
Yeah, so all that will be done
really
as well.
good to work
Yeah,
with.
Paul,
very,
it's
very
brilliant.
good.
Will you have a chat with the boys? If there's anything left over, tell them to tip up as far as
Kildare, we can do this up
down
around
the
here now.
Ballyhagan Road there.
Yeah, just there a little bit.
It's brutal. We can't
Chat
race
has
our
it.
bikes around the road.
No.
I mean, allegedly go around the road
Yeah,
with
yeah,
our
yeah.
potholes and all. You know.
Char fell down one of them potholes. It took him a week to get back out.
It's bad. It's
And when
fucking bad.
I
It's
actually
bad.
got over Paul, I went the other way. I didn't even get to go home.
After a good shower of rain, Char can go swimming.
And see, there is pros. You have to think of the plus sides of it too. Yeah, absolutely.
Listen, I'm going to have to wrap
Thanks,
this up
man.
again now. Listen, I think, Brent, you're not very good at
I
wrapping this
turned
up.
this fucker's microphone. Is that it?
Brent, you're not very good at wrapping this up. So listen, I'd just like to say to anybody, listen, we have to wrap it up now. Brent and Chad, thanks very much for coming to the Paul and Stacey show. Mainly Stacey show, but Paul got a look in.
Well, Paul, I'm going to do gay burn on it. Lord mercy on him.
What's that?
Roll it there, collect.
And I'm not happy now.
Remember the jurors said that? It just keeps going and going.
On and on.
Before we wrap it up, last thing, Robbie, come over here, man.
Come on, buddy.
Come on over here. This is
Fireman Robbie.
Paul's son, Robbie. Come on over here, buddy. You wanted to say hello. This is a really, really important, good listener to the podcast and an absolute gentleman. You want to say hello? Say hello to everybody. Here, you can put these on. Say hello.
Hello.
You're a big motorcycle. Is your dad any good on a motorbike?
Yeah, he's very good, but I think he's like a wrestler and everything. Thank you.
Well, listen, thanks for coming on. Would you come on the podcast again, won't you?
See. Yeah.
Rose, would
Absolutely.
you just say to all the listeners, thank you and good night?
Thank you and good night. Thank you for watching.
Over and out. Lovely. And that was, of course, Paul and Stacey from Athea Road Racing. So, yeah, definitely one for the calendars. Book it in. We'll see you all down there. Come on over. You can get yourself a t-shirt and a hat and meet the Cha and meet the Roscoe and
meet the Bren.
well, look at it.
And you might see the
Last
big
one
lad
on
as
the
well.
list.
The 6'6" Tony.
The big T might be there. You'll be there, Tony.
I will be there.
What would
And
you
then-
do? You'll be down there.
And then
Every road race I'll be at.
He'll be at every road racing.
and then you'll have the key there as well.
The cameraman.
The cameraman.
Yeah.
That's our new cameraman.
Key
That's
the cameraman.
Key the cameraman. That's just how bad things are after getting around this place. You know what I mean? But none of us. You're not on the make it. That's the way it's going to stay. But yeah, put it in the calendars and we'll see us all down there. And we cannot fucking wait.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be.
It's going to be emotional.
I'd say so.
Well, 110%.
I'd say
I'm
so.
looking
Now,
forward to
because
it.
especially with the camera work for
That's going to be unbelievable. Yeah.
The road.
That's class.
That's going to be class.
100%. Absolutely. Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
in
definitely.
fairness,
Well, it's showcasing
and
Athea
the
you're
world,
able
to
watch
the
it on
world,
the telly
to
as
the
well.
world, lads.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. It's going to be brilliant. It's going to be brilliant. When is there? So Cookstown is the first one. That's on. When is that?
That
on?
is on the 24th, isn't it? 24th, 20, yeah, whatever it's this of April. So it's that Friday and Saturday.
Oh, but geez, she's coming up rapid.
Oh, rapid. Oh, yeah.
Rapid. My God,
In,
that's
I
brilliant.
think 3 weeks, is it?
Wow.
It's not even. Well, it's 3 weeks. Yeah,
3 weeks, yeah.
yeah. I have the B&B booked.
Are we heading up to it?
We'll have to make a present.
I think we'll bike it, will we, if the weather's good?
Oh, if the weather's
Well, I'll be up
good.
there anyway. I go up
You
there
do
on
it
the
if the
Friday.
weather's good, wouldn't
I've
you?
the B&B booked and all. Got the whole house actually.
Holy
Yeah.
jeez.
And,
Are you going up on the bike?
I tell you what I'll be doing, like I did last year. If it's anyway decent, so I don't mind a bit of rain, but if it's like hurricane job, I'll go up in the van, bring the bike with me anyway, because
You couldn't be doing that now. You couldn't be.
Hold on a sec. Whoa.
15 minutes.
Yeah, whoa.
Did you just
Stone the
say
digger.
you're going to put your bike into a van?
Yeah,
That's not real biking.
No, it's more than likely.
Sure.
We've established
legal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that would
Can't
be-
transport.
But you see, I see, it's different for me. I'm on a bike every day of the fucking week. You guys, it's a novelty for you guys at the weekends. I'm on the bike all fucking week.
Okay.
So, yeah, look, it's just if it's half decent at all, a few showers doesn't bother me. I'll go up myself and Ben are heading up on the rowers, and that's there on the Friday. I think Kevin Keys there during the week. They're headed up on the Thursday night, I think, and they're getting the awnings up and getting ready for practice on the Friday morning. So I'll be there Friday morning, and I'll be leaving Saturday evening. That would be the plan.
Happy days.
You know,
Happy days.
so,
Yeah, we'll look at it.
but
Looking forward to it too.
It's chatting to Kevin there now. It was a really interesting conversation when there during the week.
Don't give too much away now.
Oh,
I'm
saying stum. I'm saying because you had the boys on here. And
he might be on next week.
Yeah, and
Maybe.
yeah, but there was some really good info. All I will say is that from what he was saying, that the off-season testing really paid dividends.
Yeah, of
course, really paid dividends.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know, they all say a happy rider is a fast rider.
Yeah, for sure.
Kevin Keys is a happy man at the moment. Really buzzing with the testing. Really got some great progress. Again, I won't say what, but again, him tell himself and more in depth. But yeah,
sure, his testing last year was on the TT. Like that's crazy.
Well, when you think about it,
Yeah.
you know,
Do you know, that's crazy,
Jesus,
like.
yeah. No, looking forward to having him on now. In fairness,
it's quite good. It's quite good now. Yeah, so we had a great conversation, and you know me, I love the tech stuff. And,
well, obviously, as mutual, I suppose, sponsors of Kevin and you know the race team. We've a vested interest. You know, we'd always have an interest, but now it's just really like we just get, and you see, obviously, like with the pre-season testing and stuff on the bike and the gear, and I suppose more important than that is the
gear,
crew
the new. As I said, I don't know if we can talk about that or not. Did he show it yet?
The letters. Well, he did send me the picture of it.
I got them as well.
Yeah, I don't know if
but I don't know if so I don't know if we might just say nothing at the moment.
I will skip over that.
But it looks good.
He has letters.
Yeah. He has letters.
That's all we're saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's not a gimp suit.
No, they're not arseless chaps.
Yeah.
It's proper letters. Yeah, 100%. No, look, we will be having the lads on very, very shortly to talk about. Any plans for any old spins this weekend or anything along the lines of that?
Well, I was I'll tell you what I was doing. I got new tyres on my bike, and then I decided, looking at it, do you know that needs chain and sprockets as well? I was trying to be a mean shite.
I was going to say, your bike or Terence's bike?
Well, Terence's bike.
Okay.
And I was trying to be really,
that's nice.
really
nice.
and not put new tyres on Terence's bike and not put new chain sprockets on bikes. But because of the delay with my bike,
okay.
And again, so I will have to use the bike for the TT and all that. You know what I mean? So I said just spit the bullet, and yeah. So again, watch the space now again. So once the new chain sprockets on it now, should be good for a tech report now, wouldn't she?
The tech and talk report, lad. It's going to happen 110%. I'm looking forward
And
to
not only that,
we
Terence will be listening to this, and he will be...
Terence is dead sound giving his bike for the tech reports.
Absolutely. And he'll be
100%.
delighted.
Delighted to give it to you.
Tyres and chain and sprockets.
No, you want to get that Honda to him fairly quick, or it'll be due again now. You know what I mean?
The next time Terence will have to put them on.
Yeah. When are we expecting to see them in? I'm just mad to see one in the flesh. I'm just looking forward to seeing, because I know there's a good few.
Me too.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, I can imagine.
No, look, I'm easy going.
I think there's 3 of them coming on the trip to Spain with us, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
2, I know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Terence, Gary. I'm not sure who else.
Yeah.
Definitely 2 anyway.
I might, you never know, I might tag myself onto that. We'll just see how
You heard it here first, folks. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Are you heading out for any old spins? Sorry, are you heading out for any old spins? Well, we're obviously going out Monday.
Hopefully Monday, potentially Saturday as well.
You're coming Monday. Kieran's coming Monday. Yeah,
I'm working Monday.
You're working Monday,
and Tuesday. Yeah, so I said I might go over spin with the at the club, it says over the weekend, and you just pissed on my parade there, and you said, yeah, sure, Saturday's going to be fucking pissing rain. And we're going off on that on Monday. So that kind of fucks my plans.
Sorry, bud. Sorry.
Yeah,
I don't.
might
Just
stick
piss
it
me
out
off,
Saturday,
like, you know what I mean? Just get it out.
And you're working Monday. Are you working? Are
am.
you working
I'm
tomorrow?
not very religious.
Are you working tomorrow?
I am not working tomorrow.
Not working tomorrow. Are you working tomorrow?
Yeah.
You know it's a holy day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Holy God finds out, he's going to
Oh, holy God.
fucking blow a fuse.
I
man,
know.
so keep it to yourself.
Don't worry, I'll bust the water man at 7 o'clock in the morning and watch it.
Well, you're handy at it.
Be holy
Allegedly.
water there. This is
Yeah. My God. No, there's plenty of stuff coming up over the next couple of weeks. As I say, we've some exciting news coming up on the podcast in the next little while as well. Charlie wants to come in there. What are you saying, Jack?
No, just while Tony's there. Tony,
Oh,
one of our listeners
yeah.
just put a bit of a text up, one about trikes.
Trikes, yeah.
Yeah.
Three
What?
wheels
Yep.
Three
Uh-huh.
wheels.
There you
Well
go.
done.
And an engine.
And an engine. Not all of them, but if you want to go.
Now, are the 3 wheels in line?
As Keith used to say, an engine.
An
an
engine.
engine, yeah. So what is a Can-Am then? Is that a trike?
Yeah.
Because the 2 wheels are at the front.
Yeah.
Yeah, the trike backwards.
Backwards.
Yeah.
The engineer
I know, but come
built
here.
it and was like, oh, fuck.
No,
It's driven in reverse.
Yeah.
you won't say ride them,
Yeah.
drive them.
Yeah.
What
On a car
is-
license.
Yeah, the legislation.
Okay, the legislation, from what I remember, is years ago, the old system was you could drive it on a car license.
Yeah.
That has changed.
Oh, has changed.
Yeah, that has now changed. Okay.
Right.
And I'll just expand on that a bit more, because basically you now have to have an A category motorcycle license.
Right.
Okay. Now, again, what's happening is, just to go back to legislation, I haven't got the dates into my head, but I think it was up to early 90s, up to 2006, or mid 2000s. When you passed your car test,
Yeah.
you automatically got W, which was the tractor,
Right.
and you got M, which is the moped, which is now the AM category. Okay. But remember the old paper license.
Yeah.
Okay?
The old foldy out job.
Yeah. Right. So what's happening to people now is they're now renewing the license, and they're getting the new plastic one, and they're seeing category A on it. Yeah. And they haven't done the test.
Okay.
Right. But if you look at the box beside it, it'll have in brackets 7903.
Okay.
That's a trike license.
A trike license.
A trike license. But they couldn't see under the old paper one, there was no box on that paper for a trike. You should have got it from 2000 up to mid 90s up to 2000. I think it's actually 2002, 2003. I have to just check the legislation, right? So what's happening was people were approaching insurance companies and getting insured on a bike.
Okay.
But you're send me a license. And I said, well, I'll hang on, dude. Did you ever do a test for a bike? No. But it's on the, no, look, 7903 is a trike. And that's where you're getting it.
Uh-huh.
So,
Right.
right? But again, under the new legislation, it would have been the mid noughties. It's now has to be on a. You have to do an IBT, get your full license on a bike, and then you can ride or drive the trike on that.
It's a trike. Okay.
Right.
Well, there you go. Well, that answers that question, because we weren't 100% sure.
Yeah, because-
we would like to put it out there, because we have actually had a couple of people in the past talking about trikes and stuff. And are we ever going to talk much about trikes? Trikes, I'll be honest with you, I think I speak for something any of us don't really know anything about.
No.
It's not something we're particularly into ourselves.
Like you have
I
car
admire
engines.
But
them.
then again, sidecars, I mean, that was interesting. Do you know what I mean? So-
for sure. But like, we put it anybody that's into the trike scene, I
Do you
suppose.
know,
in
yeah,
Ireland.
and isn't there, Jesus, isn't there a club there, again, if you had an injury, if you lost an arm or a leg, there's a club there, isn't it, that does...
Oh, you could be right.
Yeah, I just can't, name
you
won't spring
could-
to mind now.
Do you remember that
But I
trike
mean,
down
if-
at Bike Fest?
What was it?
Do you remember the trike down at Bike Fest? The man that was going tearing off with the flat front wheel, and he was waving at everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, we were outside the pub
I do
on
remember
the
that.
second day.
I don't remember a lot of bike
No.
fest now, to be honest with you.
we were all sitting on the wall.
A good crack, but I don't remember that.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
but we were all sitting on the wall.
But
drinking pints.
it might be harmless. Again, anyone that knows, maybe just send us a message.
Yeah.
And, it'll be something to look at, and we'd like to talk to people.
Talk to people.
That
Absolutely.
come in and have a chat about trikes, or you've had an injury and you want, you know what I mean, you're thinking of getting a trike. how do I go about it, and what's the licensing situation with it? You know what I mean?
And the insurance and situation. Be very
Exactly,
interesting to
you know what I mean,
find out
and
what's going on.
sourcing it. You know, so someone that's in the know, contact us.
Because you have trikes out there with car engines.
Yes.
There's trikes out there with bike engines.
Yes,
You know?
yeah.
I didn't hear of anything with a tractor engine yet.
No, and you've tried.
We're saying about Harleys, but anyway,
trike engines. Why, Jesus, I tell you what, I kind of barely got the tail end. Of it, anyway, don't I? Oh my God, I swear to God.
Oh, Tony!
I'm not impressed with that. Come here, boys. I before I get any more abuse, before I get thrown through the wall. Come here. Do you know what time it is? Do you?
And now it's time for the Tech and Torque Report.
Now, it's not too often I get to do this, but I'm just going to sit back and relax now. Just stretch it out here. McQuaid, over to you, man. What are we talking about in this week's Tech and Torque Report?
Bike security.
It's a big one.
Just wanted to have a look. I was looking up at a few new developments in it, and it's, look, everyone knows the old school way of securing your bike.
Mm-hmm.
A chain, right? But I was reading up on the statistics, the average bike is stolen, it takes 20 seconds to nick it.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
20 seconds.
20 seconds the average to steal a bike. So,
Fuck.
obviously, a chain these days isn't, we've all seen the videos of lads with an angle grinder, gone,
Yeah.
bike gone.
Yeah.
So, you can upgrade that
I'll
slightly.
do a lot to answer, but again, it's the portable ones with the battery in it.
Yeah.
That's the problem, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
Then you can go down the route, disc locks. But then again, the disc is a very exposed part of the bike. They can just chop that off.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
just cut that and disc lock comes straight off. You can have the alarmed ones, cost a few more quid. But I know from living in Dublin and having the bike in the underground garage, now it was gated, but people just follow people coming in and out. Like a van could be sitting up there,
Yeah.
follow somebody in, my bike's gone, nobody knows the difference. And let's face it, if you hear a car alarm going off,
You ignore it.
you ignore it.
You do.
And I doubt,
Yeah.
I've never heard one of the disc lock alarms going off. I doubt they're that loud.
No, not particularly.
So, if you're up in Dublin, you're always constantly worrying. I'd often go downstairs and check, is the bike still there?
Yeah.
you know?
Honest to God, yeah. You're kind of painting a bad picture of Dublin there, but I get what you're saying.
It's just anyone
No,
living,
I'm joking, I get
or
you,
if you
I
even
know.
park up your bike in a multi-story car park and you've left it and you're coming back and it's like, well, where's the fucking bike gone?
Yeah.
You're even taking the bike space off the
outside the
I
road.
actually
Yeah,
heard
yeah.
there was there was a Kawasaki, a Ninja 250 stolen outside someone's house thinking Minute today or yesterday.
I've seen it posted up on Facebook there.
yeah,
there's
the
something.
Lancer
Yeah,
Leader or something. Yeah.
That's
But
scandalous.
look, the end of the day, lads, like, the reality is, if you have a professional thief
Oh,
Yeah.
they're going
and,
to
he,
take
and
it,
he
yeah.
wants it,
Oh,
he'll
yeah.
get it.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember years ago.
A very, very good saying was, a lock will only keep an honest man out.
Yeah. They slow them down.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about that. I was looking it up. I was like, right, what way can you try and protect it a little bit further? And it's GPS tracking systems.
Or a
Yeah.
shotgun.
yeah, but
What a
see,
shot! Yeah, well,
Well, the shotgun is the best one.
Shotgun will keep all men out. No, sorry, go
Them two
ahead. now.
brothers, Smith and Wesson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do we? So
you're-
GPS trackers.
GPS trackers. So you can go online, and there's ones that are just like a little AirTag. So they're relatively cheap systems. 70, 80 quid. Some of them are just plug and play. You buy them, put it on, no subscription fees, and they work through an app, monitor themselves. But not some of the reviews I've been reading on them, not your first choice, really.
So a lot of them basically will just show you the location of.
Yeah, but then you're a lot of them. Battery life might only be a couple of days or something like that.
Okay,
So
okay.
obviously not something you want to be doing. You don't want to be taking the thing in and out, charging the fucking thing up.
Yeah.
So there are then much better systems now. They are expensive. So two that I was researching there, Bike Track and Data Tool. So they're available from a couple of dealers in Ireland. They're both kicking around the same price. You're looking at, say, for Bike Track, €350.
Okay.
Now, that's to buy the unit. There's an installation cost that comes along with that.
Okay.
From what I've looked, different dealers vary slightly. It's about 100 quid.
Okay.
Then you have a yearly subscription. Now, what people might be thinking is, Jesus Christ, I don't want to be buying this thing 10 times over. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're looking at, they have different, if you buy 3 years worth, you save a little bit of money. You're looking at about 100 quid a year or something like that.
100 quid. So you're talking
Yeah.
about 350 to buy it, 100 quid to install it.
Probably, yeah. And then a yearly subscription fee. Now, there is lifetime warranties and stuff like this, but the reason I like that one an awful lot is they have 24-hour monitoring on that,
Okay.
and they've got a recovery team, Securitas.
No way.
So they will go and find the bike, and according to their figures, they're about over 90% retrieval rate.
Jesus Christ! Right.
The stats for bike track data tool, pretty much similar cost. You know, kicking around the €300 mark.
Yeah.
For the unit itself and getting it installed, and it's about the same for the subscriptions.
Okay.
But they again back that up with a recovery team.
A recovery team.
Yeah.
That's fucking. See, that's some difference. Like that's
Yeah.
what you're paying for.
And I've watched
Do you know
a
what I mean?
lot of videos online of lads actually doing this. You know, they'll follow the team, the recovery team, and they'll go out and they will find the the bike in a underground in a shed, and they're back, but the cops will turn up. I've watched this mostly videos in the UK.
Yeah.
They won't whip the bike straight back until the cops come.
Okay. Yeah.
But-
It don't have to be legal.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure,
you know, they're all vetted. They said, listen, this is the bike registered with us. This is the owner. He's called us. Blah blah blah. Some of them, sometimes the owner doesn't even know the bike's gone.
Go away.
Yeah, because there's different models of these units. Some of them come with a fob, you know, that, you know, it'll only recognise the person holding the fob, and then it won't track the bike because they know that person on the fob is on the bike.
Oh,
But
yeah.
if the
I
bike
get you.
moves, but then that's on the data tool on the bike track. It's always tracking it.
Always tracking.
It's
Okay,
it's always
okay.
tracking it. So it'll be no.
It's it's an interesting one, I suppose. Like for the price, and then I presume you can take that off the bike and put it on any bike.
Now these all need to be professionally installed.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I would imagine it is. You can transfer it to any bike, but
But you would pay the fee.
you would
then.
probably have to be paying the fee.
Okay. Okay.
They are slightly bulkier units
Yeah.
than they're not just an AirTag.
Yeah,
You know, they're
yeah.
not. They're
Yeah.
they're about
has
the
to be-
size of a phone or something like that. So if anybody is thinking of getting these installed, it's worth always double checking when it's installed. Make sure that it's not visible, because
Yeah.
as these things become more common, thieves are looking. Lift up the seat.
It's there. Put
Is
it
it
off.
there? Boom, off, gone.
Yeah.
So it's
yeah,
useless.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
or another thing they used to put, I won't say it's like tinfoil, only it's a big cover.
Yeah.
Used to put, and it used to kill the signal.
Kill the signal. Yeah.
And that's how
yeah.
they used it. And
Yeah.
then you see, because them old ones were on a battery,
Yeah.
they'd leave it in a shed with that over it,
Yeah.
and the battery would die after.
But
a day
even
or
through
so.
into a van, they wrap a blanket over it.
Yeah.
To deaden the sound of it going
Yeah,
off. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
Look, the
yeah.
bottom line is this. You have various options, but the bottom line is, like, the harder you make it, it's
Further.
like the biggest enemy for a thief is time.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. So
Yeah.
the harder you can, the gouger just wants to throw it on the side and bust the lock and be gone with it.
Yep.
You know, that the chancer. Your chain and your disc lock will stop him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember it was last year. Remember that guy's, and he was beating it off the disc, and a guy passing by challenged him, like, and he would that with the axe. Do you know what I mean? Remember that?
Oh yeah.
for
Well,
sure,
they're
yeah.
normally doing it in twos. You always see videos
yeah,
in twos.
yeah.
There's
You
one
lost
fella,
guy,
one
you
fella
know,
cutting
so-
it, and one fella with
But
a
I
hammer.
remember that
yeah,
chap over in Cashel, it was a Dolan chap used to be over in Newbridge, mechanic.
Oh, poor old Sean Dolan.
Sean Dolan,
Ah,
yeah.
poor old Sean.
And
Jeez,
Sean
yeah.
had a bike stolen. Guy used to use a lot of work for me years ago. And like Fireblade. And
Yeah.
they were really fairly new at the time, like.
Yeah.
And they lifted it over a 9-foot wall.
Yeah.
Jesus.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
you
yeah.
think a bike's
Yeah.
only on average 200 kilo weight.
Yeah.
You have 2 or 3 lads. They
Oh,
will,
yeah,
they will,
no,
and
for sure,
if,
yeah.
if they're
And
trying
they
to
don't
rob
care if they
something-
damage it. They just want to get it out of
They
there.
just
You know
want to
what I
get it
mean?
out there, yeah.
So-
Yeah. Look, as I think definitely it's a very interesting one there. There's definitely.
Look, they are expensive.
They are expensive too,
But-
but in the grand scheme of things, it could be the best money ever
But
spent.
if you're,
there,
if you've got a fairly fresh bike, 20 grand,
Yeah.
plus.
Yeah.
You've 20 grand and you're relying on a 40 quid chain. Just put it that way.
For sure.
Yeah,
100%. It's
yeah,
100%.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
It's the same as the helmet. Don't
Yeah.
put on a 10 euro or 50
You've got
euro
a
helmet, $50 head.
$100 head, get a $100 hat.
helmet. Yeah,
That's what we say in the race.
absolutely, Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. Well, that was an interesting one, McQueen. I enjoyed that. That was a nice little break for me there. No, we'll be back next week with more Tech and Talk reports. We've got loads. We've a lineup of bikes we've got to test over the next couple of weeks, and something a little bit different coming next week. But that's all we'll tell you about that one. You know what I mean? Another thing I want to give a bit of a mention, a bit of a shout out to. We had an interesting conversation with the one and only Michael Norton this week, who's been a follower of the podcast for a long time, a Galway man, I believe, and He talked to me about a bit of a charity run that him and one of his there were two boys around the tribes MCC below in Galway, and so him and one of his fellow members are doing an interesting run, taking part now very, very shortly. So over to Michael to give us a bit of an update.
Tribes MCC in Galway. Just to let you know, myself and a fellow Nutcase Tribes member, Jeff, are heading off to take all 24 points at this year's Irish Photo Rally in 3 days. Our first day will have us leaving Galway at 4 a.m, heading on a clockwise trip around the country, taking off Mayo, Sligo, Donegal, Fermanagh, down along the east coast, taking at least 12 hours of saddle time, 900 kilometres and a sore hole. By the time we get back to Galway, we'll have 1,900 kilometres covered and at least 27 hours spent in the saddle. If you'd like to get involved, you can join us on the 18th of April as we leave Ayr Square for a spin to our final point, Lochonbeog. We're also having a charity gig that night in Sallylongs from up-and-coming band Infrared and Friends. All these efforts are to raise vital funds for the Route 66 Challenge for Children's Health Foundation. You can find out more details by googling Clodamike66 and going to our Just Giving page. That's justgiving.com/page/Clodamike66. There you'll find more about the spin on the 18th and the charity gig that night. Thanks a million.
There you go. That's going to be it was actually something that before I realised the boys were doing. I think, did I mention that to you there?
You did.
I did mention something along the lines that wouldn't it be a savage idea to do something along the lines of that?
Yeah.
And the boys are already doing it. So they fucking stole their idea. No, they didn't. But
That's fair play. Should we all go for a round of golf?
exactly.
I told you the course is closed, Tony. It's
closed, Tony.
Yeah, but the pitch and putt one's now.
Pitch and putt's not really golf. Charlie, we're not getting into pitch and putt now. It's fucking golf.
It's a long enough drive for me, but
I have to say, fair play to the boys. That is a feat and a half, man, to tackle all those pints in 27 hours is fair going.
You will have a sore hole.
You will have a sore hole, and no matter what you have, and you can have the best comfort seat in there, and it's going to hurt. But definitely, I'd urge anybody that's around to get involved in that, and definitely meet up with the lads in Ayr Square for the last bit of a pint, and that is a fucking savage idea.
Yep.
And if you go onto the IPR 2026, the map, and you just look at these pints, they are dotted everywhere. Yeah. So, hats off to the boys. Jump on over and you say follow the links that was mentioned there. And if you can donate a few bob at all, I would urge you to do so because it's all for a great cause at the end of the day. So, Sinead, anything else coming up, boys, next week? What have we got? Have we got any spins and rallies and stuff coming on? We haven't actually got our sheet here in front of us. We have our sheet here right in front of us.
So something happening in Mondello this year?
Oh, yeah. Well, I think that's a bit of a track day on Sunday.
Testing or something. Testing.
So Saturday, the routers are on.
Saturday is the router. So let me see. I have it all here. Now this is very unprofessional. Not right. Here we go. So the 4th and 5th, which this weekend, believe it or not, is the Routers MCC Rally in Connolly's Pub, Tullyroan, County Kilkenny, and a couple of us are heading down to it. I'm not sure. Are you heading down or what's? I think a few of us are going to hope to head down to that anyway.
That's Saturday, is it?
Saturday below in Kilkenny. So that's one that's coming up.
They get down on the bikes now or the?
We're thinking.
No, absolutely, yeah.
We Ronnie. We'll load up the 4 bikes in your van.
No problem.
About 2 miles away from we'll take them out and we'll say that was a whole spin down.
We just need to get those ponchos.
You're real Harley riders now.
Harley digs again. Oh my God. Then we've another one. We've the Donegal Road Riders MCC second rally, and that's on in the Country Inn in Ballinakillow. I always get the hard ones. Ballinakillow, Lahi, County Donegal. That's on, of course, that'll be Saturday. And another one on Saturday on Dogda MCC, the Gerard O'Brien Memorial Run at Inverfuel Station, Charleville, County Cork. So from Donegal, Cork and Kilkenny, no matter where you are in the country, you're never going to be too far away from a run of some description on this weekend. So get out on the old bikes. I know the weather's not hectic, but you never know. Last Sunday we were planning on going for spin. We looked at the weather, it was to be wet all fucking day. We didn't go, and we could have went. It was a smashing day.
Yeah.
So you just never know. Get out on the old bike.
Skin is
waterproof. Absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt. Especially Chaz, because it's a good thick skin. All right, bud.
You better believe it.
You better believe it.
You better believe it.
Boys, I think we'll wrap it up. Paul McMahon kept us here half the fucking night talking, so we're all a little bit tired. I think we'll wrap it up there for episode 81.
Paul's probably at home now in bed and we're still up, and another hour or so
100%.
won't finish there either.
No, 100%.
Fuck's
So,
sake, and me two
thanks a lot,
eyes
Paul.
fall on my head now.
Yeah,
with tiredness.
thanks a lot, Paul.
Yeah, Paul.
Thanks, Paul.
Cheers, we owe you one, man. We owe you one. Folks, over and out for episode 81, and we'll catch us all back here next week for episode 82 with the help of God.
Absolutely,
That's it.
yeah.
Yep.
Sound out.
Have a good one, folks. Take it easy.
Good luck.